ish.
Hey everybody. Apologize for the weird camera thing. You're not going to see me on camera this time. A little bit of glitchy. That's okay. We still have the spot open, and I am still here as a disembodied voice from the inside of the definitely not a dragon's mouth. Close my window. Now, hello and welcome to our gathering of would-be heroes. This is a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition campaign game full of swords, sorcery, magic, giants, dragons, and all sorts of monsters. As a warning, this is a game that can also explore some mature themes, and while we will be specifically avoiding topics, the game may still include bodily horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, and other topics. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game, so you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. Before we get into it, let's introduce our cast. Starting with Zev.
Hi everyone, I'm Zev, he, him. I play Marcos Losale, Tiefling Paladin, also he, him.
And Zach.
I am Zachary Naldra, he, him. I am playing Zahana, the half elf ranger. He is also a he, him.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Jazz, she, her. I am playing Zanel, human.
Sarah.
Hi, everybody. Happy Pride Month. I am Sarah, she, her. I play Isamina Lascelle, also she, her.
And Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline here, she, her. I play Dr. Rosenthal, he, him. He is a human wizard.
And Steve.
One quick thing first. Quaizoku just raided us with a party of one. Thank you. We appreciate all the raids. And they said that they were raiding because they're isolated and locked in your house. Well, bring all the people.
Welcome.
Over. It's fine. Bring them all over. I am Steve, by the way. I am he, him, and I am playing Malik Greybeard, the dragonborn barbarian that has a gray beard. As to why, that'll come up later. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Now, the investigation to uncover the truth of why travelers visiting the sleepy village of Orlane seem to be going missing. Leading them to the Temple of Marika, our would-be heroes encountered a somewhat evasive priestess and an acolyte, as well as some more of the same mysterious cultists that they had encountered before. In the ensuing chaos, however, the priestess, Visha Devi, slipped away. A thorough search of the temple revealed a possible means of her escape, not one, but two. After a brief game of messenger and a frustrated conversation with some easily distracted songbirds, our heroes opted to take the safe route and descend a single trapdoor, with Dr. Rosenthal opting to remain behind in the now barricaded prayer room, sitting on the trapdoor to ensure that no one could use it to escape from below. The rest of our would-be heroes descended the second trapdoor, where the priestess Misha Devi was suspected to have made her escape. A reasonably thorough investigation of the stone dug passage revealed another trapdoor leading up. Right underneath Dr. Rosenthal, that mystery solved, and the party at full strength, our heroes then turned their collective attention to the only remaining obstacle, a single door easily open. They wasted no time in wandering straight into the waiting club of an ogre. Pitch battle ensuing, leaving Marcos reeling and Isamina with the temptation to use a mystery potion to wake him up. Taking the collective...
Correction. One of us wandered directly into the path of the troll ogre thing.
Fair.
I'm not pointing any fingers.
Fair. Well, he might have learned his lesson. He noticed it. There was an entire round before things happened. Taking their collective lack of spells as a cue after defeating the ogre, our heroes opted to rest in the larger area of the maze, blocking their entry door with the body of the ogre, and the other entry, leading further into the labyrinth, was an alarm spell. At the end of the long rest, our intrepid party was jostled out of their reverie by the ominous sound of a deep, wet, reptilian gurgling growl, as Dr. Rosenthal's alarm spell was triggered.
It's totally not a dragon, guys. That's not a dragon. It's totally fine.
Excuse me.
Doesn't dragons in my
Excuse
opinion.
That
me.
is where we left off.
It's entirely
So-
dragon adjacent, probably.
Let me through.
Just a
Let me
kobold.
through. Let me through.
So,
Where's it coming from?
Has Zahana come back yet?
That's a good question.
Zahana
Zahana's been back the whole time.
is on the second half of the watch.
Yeah.
So where the kind of entrance to the little alcove that we were all sleeping in, he is right in front of that.
Dr. Rosenthal, please roll me a d20.
Just
Dun.
spot D20.
Dun dun.
Just a d20.
He's getting us to do his mystery rolls. That's just weak.
That's 19.
That's a 19. Okay. This is where I have to actually. This would be the point where I sneak across the table and do whisper noises. So anybody wants to talk Loot Crate or D&D Beyond or whatever, feel free.
D&D Beyond it? No, I
Yeah.
can't do it.
D&D
I'm not-
Beyond.
D&D
Thank you guys
Beyond.
for sponsoring high schools, teachers, and clubs around the world. We appreciate you guys. Also, thank you for putting the Pride Month logo. If you haven't been to D&D Beyond today to see it, that's awesome. And we here at Would Be Heroes wish everybody happy Pride Month.
And Art Hard Studios just called it Dragon by Night, so I guess we have to fight a dragon now.
No. Art
D&D
Studios
Beyond
is
also
not a
has
dragon.
a lot of options for customization of your character sheet, as I found out yesterday when I was sleep deprived and bored, and now everything is mysteriously gold. I don't know how to fix it. Someone help.
So
If you
speaking
go
of
go ahead,
speaking
Matt.
of D&D Beyond, am I able to change spells now that we've had a long sleep, or do I have to
Absolutely.
keep? Absolutely. Okay.
Rangers don't learn spells. Do Rangers learn spells the way?
I
don't know.
They have a spell that you learn?
I have 2 spells slots.
Yeah, isn't it kind of like cleric
Pretty sure. No.
where he
I'm
like
just
you
Googling it
actually
right
have
now.
goes out and like kicks the dirt a little bit, and then he learns a new spell or something.
I think
like
you
that.
have to. I think it's more like in Skyrim. You have to eat a random plant you find in the woods, and that's how you learn a new spell. Or is that
Rangers
how you catch disease?
Rangers can only change their spells out when you change a level. So when you gain a level
Right.
in this class, you can choose one of the ranger spells you know and replace it with another spell from the ranger spell list. I think there's only a couple that can swap them. Like I know bards.
It's
No,
92.
not bards. Druids and clerics.
Well, then you
And
guys don't get to have.
paladins.
Then you
Paladins
guys
can
don't get to
also rotate.
enjoy the benefits of me having Hunter's Mark. So
Not, but after we kill this dragon, we'll gain like 7 levels, you guys. So
I don't think
you
I
can
get
change
it.
it lots.
I don't think Rangers get spells that often.
No,
What
but
lo-
we'll gain 7 levels, so you'll get lots of them.
What luck, a demon
Yeah, I
prince.
don't know if that's enough.
If we
I
kill
do get
him-
Hunter's Mark at level 3, or I will with the oath I'm gonna take.
Don't worry, if we kill this demon prince, we'll get hordes of treasure and mounds of experience points. It's fine. Don't worry
Demon
about it.
Prince? What Demon Prince?
The one that just growled at us.
Don't worry.
I would
Oh.
rather it be
We're
a
only
demon
fighting
prince than a
corn.
dragon.
Thought it was dragons.
Rosenthal, another d20 for me, please.
It can be both. Why are you picking on Jackie with all your mystery rolls and shit?
Come on,
Well, I'm
Jackie.
down here
Come
in the
on,
bottom of
Jackie.
the dragon's gullet. I can't really see who's talking.
That's
Alright.
8.
8.
Oh no.
Izuko, welcome to Would Be Heroes, where stuff escalates quickly
Very
because of this guy up
quickly.
here. It's
Also-
always his fault. It's really hard.
Thanks to Art Hard Studios for the bits and the
Hey,
Happy
Star
Pride
Art
Month.
Studios. Remind
Why are
me.
you blaming me for the escalation? I don't do anything.
Remind you of what, Mike?
Sorry, hold on.
Okay,
Um,
I'm holding. Don't keep us in suspense because we don't want dead air because that sucks.
All right. So speaking of other things on D&D Beyond, then I see there's a list of feats. Am I supposed to have a feat?
You pick a
Um,
feat. You have the option to pick a feat at level 4.
Every 4
instead
levels.
Of, yeah.
And
Instead
other
of an
classes
ability
have-
score.
Every
So I
4
sh-
levels in something.
Yeah,
So I shouldn't
in a
pick a,
class.
Not
feat
every
at this
4.
time.
Not
Correct,
yet,
correct.
no.
No.
You won't get the opportunity to pick a feat for
Yeah, when we hit level 4, we're gonna see what this Maul can do when I take Great Weapon Master.
Oh wow.
Zev, to answer your question, if you go up to where your character picture is,
No, I was joking. I do know how to do it because I did it all myself.
I'll plug D&D Beyond because they're really awesome, and they've been very supportive. If you are a subscriber to their Dungeon Master tiers, or their sharing content tiers, I pay like $6 a month. Then you also get like animated picturey things, and you can share content that you've purchased on D&D Beyond with campaigns that you have, which is a super fantastic way to do that. And they are giving away a legendary bundle. You can post your character sheet on Twitter. Go and follow D&D Beyond, and they have all the rules. But if you post your character sheet, they're giving away the legendary bundle, which is like everything. That they make. It is epic. It's worth like $700 American. So you should totally do that, and tell them that Would Be Heroes sent you.
And I totally already posted Malik there because
I have to admit, saying tell them the Would Be
That is
Heroes
who I
sent you
saw it from. Yeah.
has massive the Lannisters send their regards vibes to me. I can't get that.
That's fine. Whatever it takes to get their attention, I'm willing to do. Like, that's fine.
All right.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Who do we know Art Heart Studios from?
Art Heart Studios does Weed and D.
Weed and D? Those are awesome guys. I'm pretty sure we're going to raid that map.
You are not entirely incorrect.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So welcome.
Okay.
Looking at our little game before we jump into your huge one. That's okay. We'll get bigger. We'll show you. Yeah. Where were we? Yes, an ominous, earthy, gurgling reptilian growl.
Was it gurgling though? We could probably just give it medicine, like a purple potion or something.
Well,
and
I mean,
help it out.
I don't think we should give it the purple potion.
I'm pretty sure
Sounds kind of gurgly. I mean,
Are you suggesting we glitter bomb the dragon?
Excellent.
That's coming here.
Yes.
We're totally not the dragon. That's totally not around the corner. And triggering the alarm spell.
Where did we put the alarm spell? Like, did we put it on this door here?
Wherever is a hot.
No.
The door.
So we put it on
this door.
That is the drawer. Yes.
Where we are, where I am. There's one door, and then if I go up and over and down and then over again, there's another door.
I will position
That's
a
the door
torch
I put it
right
on.
over top of the door. Boop. And now you can see the torch.
So that's the door we put it on? I thought we put it on the second door.
Nope.
I put it on.
Fine.
I did not investigate the other room.
The other door has not opened yet.
I've only found one door and a not quite a door, and then I closed the door off and had the ward be placed.
So that's actually a lot closer than I was expecting.
Yes. I mean, yes.
And we can hear it reverberating through that. Like, did the thing?
Well, you hear it down the hall.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Well, like, what's the time difference between when Rosenthal said it, right? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what's the time difference between when Rosenthal felt it trip and then we heard the noise?
Right at the end of your long rest. So everyone has all their hit points back. You have all your spells left back.
To be honest, Maul's kind of a cantrip, really. So
true.
Don't worry, I can speak with the animals again, so it's okay.
Those birds are probably still up top.
friends.
Like, what the?
They'll come to save us. It's fine.
I don't think they will.
Okay, well, who's going out, you guys?
Excuse me? I'm just gonna kind of squeeze
Also,
past.
correct me if I'm wrong. We did move the ogre's body.
Yes.
Block the door, one of the doors, the door
Basically,
we came in through.
Blocking the door that you're standing next to.
Okay, so if it's blocking the door I'm standing next to, it would also logistically be blocking the hallway because it's big. So anything that was anything that would be coming towards us would need to get by the ogre to get at us
Yeah.
without
Okay.
using a
Fair.
ranged ability. Am I correct in
Sure.
that?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, assuming the ogre is
Oh, it's quite dead.
well, no, not that. It's just more. It's assuming the ogre's actually an obstacle.
Okay. I'm gonna come down here, and have my bow drawn and ready.
I'm gonna come right here to the corner and kind of set up, crouching, shield resting on the ground, pretty much my entire body behind the shield, just ready.
I want to be in a place where I can see everybody, so I'm going to wait until everybody else gets into position, and then I'm going to go to a place where I can try and see as many people as I can.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna end up going first.
Rosenthal is like searching for something. And doesn't
Yeah.
seem like
Let's not find it.
Rosenthal
Like,
is
he
searching
hasn't-
for something.
and can't seem to find the thing he's searching for.
But I still haven't found.
Zana's just gonna stay right here behind Marcos.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Doctor, is there something you need?
I just lost some of my food. I'll find it. It's fine. I'll find it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Can you like hear that though? Like maybe that's
Yeah,
the more
but-
pressing
but
concern.
I really need to find this food that I seem to misplace.
I'm gonna look down the hallway to Zanelle, and I'm gonna be like,
I can't hear you. I don't read lips. I need to speak.
I stayed whisper.
I think he's in shock. I don't think that that he understands that there's something coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to on the other side of the ogre.
Cool. So you take what's that? I'll give you 5. So an extra 5 feet of movement to clamber over the obstacle.
All right. Well, then, if Dr. Rosenthal is going to stay there, I'm going to walk over to Zanelle, where I can kind of see Marcos and Malik. I can't totally see Zahana, but I can force my way out of the hallway if I need to, I guess.
Do you want
And I'm
to
going to keep
switch
Doctor
places?
behind me.
Are you clambering over the ogre, Malik?
Not yet. I'm gonna kind of wait, make it crawl over it to come to us.
Okay.
I mean,
And now you hear
it might be
almost like
hungry.
a wet, slapping, sort of rustling, shifting sound, as though. How do I describe it? When Malik, when you scratch your head, or you're sort of thinking about something, and the scales of your hand scratch across the scales of your head. It's the sort of the best descriptor that you can think of.
Okay. So it's kind of like
Definitely some
scales kind of dragging across something, or
scales are like big shifting sort of.
Well, it's reptilian-ish. Sir Sidon had a good idea. Sandpaper.
Yes.
But it sounds like wet sandpaper.
Well, I mean, kinda. You can't really, I guess, tell necessarily wetness.
Okay,
The gurgle definitely sounds wet.
our chat is being weird. It's it it hit Circedon as a word that you shouldn't use is Velcro, and it's like, the hell's wrong with Velcro?
Velcro.
Who
Cirque,
knows?
why you gotta throw Velcro in the chat, Cirque? That's not okay.
Right? I mean,
80s fad dragon. That's hilarious. At least it doesn't sound like a snap bracelet. That's for later in the fight.
What's
Okay,
even more funny
and-
is that I can actually see what's going on the screen. The mic's moving around, but nobody else can.
Malik, but you don't see anything right now.
No, I don't see anything. I see
Should we like
a dead
push
ogre.
the ogre to the end of the hallway to give us more space in this hallway?
We had to
So we're
drag
all
the
lined up?
ogre. That was the problem.
Okay.
Because
I don't think we should move the ogre.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
I mean, you could push the ogre out.
You could use it as a resting place to like shoot, use it as cover.
I vote we leave the ogre where it is.
I wish they could hear
I
that.
don't like that.
Oh,
So
Circedon.
it's getting really close now, right?
I think it's getting closer.
That sound is starting to mess with my cool.
Mhm.
Are those torches still up there?
Those would not be. Those were
Yeah.
representation of.
That was the dancing lights that
was the dancing
Rosenthal cast.
Okay. I'm looking at my map and I can see a nose. Is the ogre blocking the nose?
That would be. Make a perception check.
I have a new cantrip that I could do.
That is a 23 with my bonus.
Sort of peering past.
Wait,
You see
Yep.
movement. It's definitely movement. It's definitely a big something. It's almost like it's sort of moving really slowly back and forth with its, I don't know, tracking something, possibly.
I will relay that to the group. Yes.
Right.
It just reached the corner.
And it reached the corner, and you now see the head of a substantially large crocodile. Very saurian, way bigger than anything that you ever possibly see. I think it's massive.
So
Like its
now
head nearly. Actually, you know what? That's right. Bigger than-
It's so big it can't
Um,
even fit in the hallway. I mean,
So big, it's struggling to fit in the hallway. It's literally sort of smushed, and it's sort of the scrabbling sound that you've been hearing is this thing's body and
So-
claws scraping
But-
against.
But it is an animal.
Well, it's definitely an animal. It's just the biggest crocodile you've literally ever seen.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna cast Speaks with Animals.
Okay.
I love it.
Hey there. What's going on? You okay?
It does not answer.
Does it look?
It looks. Looking around.
Be like, hey,
it
we're not here
sees
to.
something.
We're
and
not a
starts
problem. We're cool.
I don't think.
slowly sinuing its way around, but it's difficult. This thing seems to be wedged in here, sort of thing, and you're kind of like a cat in one of those small tubes. You don't know why it's in there. You don't know how it got in there, but you don't know how you're going to get it back out again.
Are you okay? Can you move?
Oh, it's moving. It's moving very steadily and struggling our way. It's around the.
Yeah, but is it responding to?
It is not.
Huh.
It's not paying. Doesn't seem to be paying any attention to you at all.
Glance around the corner, see it coming, and just curse again in Infernal. Just. Oh no.
I'm just gonna be like, you guys, maybe
Hey, buddy.
it's not
It's okay.
here for us. Yeah, let's let it have the ogre. Maybe let's not.
There's
we
a
don't need to
small
do this.
problem.
What?
I don't think we can get around it.
It'll fall asleep. It's like
Can
turkey, you know, when you eat turkey at Thanksgiving
I
and
do
then you get
not
tired
want
and
to
you fall
crawl
asleep.
over a giant crocagator thing in this tiny town.
Can the door? Is the ogre blocking me from opening the door?
Yeah, a little bit.
We
If you give them a good solid shove, you could push them both out. Then you'd kind of fall backwards. It's kind of propped up against the door.
Yeah, and the door can't swings in, if I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Still just trying to talk to the crocodile. Hey, what you doing there? You okay?
It has a look of, I don't know, malice. Its eyes are glowing almost red. It's, I mean, you've seen reptiles in the wild before. You've seen the dead-eyed look of a reptile. It's definitely something. It's like, yeah, okay, there's definitely the lizard brain thing going on in there, and it doesn't care if whatever, because if you fall in the water, you're meat. But this thing almost has a glare to it. It's definitely not the usual yellow-eyed rock.
Oh, good.
But it's moving very slowly because it's sort of wedging its way through the
How tall are these ceilings?
10-ish feet.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna wait until it gets to the ogre and see if it eats. If
Yeah,
it doesn't, it's getting mauled.
I'm holding an action. If it tries to move past the ogre, I'm gonna take a stab at it.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm getting my
lower.
short sword out.
I still have the bow and arrow out and ready, but I'm not gonna be aiming it at the croc. I'm gonna be kind of pointing it down.
Okay. So you're holding as well?
I'm still trying to talk to it,
It's
and see if it gets a response, because it'd suck to waste a spell slot on an animal that doesn't respond.
Yeah.
But
damn it. You used the spell slot.
To answer your question, Art Heart Studios, yeah, I think it's a crocodile. Or crocodile adjacent.
So it's
big
basically it's big enough, even though it's wedged in this hallway. It's looking basically its head is above the ogre, in a sense where it's a snout. It doesn't even try to lift and over. It's literally just sort of staring over top of the ogre's sort of lying prostrate against the door.
Yeah, give it a
And
bit of a
see
wave.
The drip of saliva dripping from its jaws. It's half open sort of thing as it's sort of sucking in air. And it's doing its scenting. It definitely knows something, and it's definitely moving.
Are we gonna have to do this? You guys are gonna have to do
No.
this.
No.
I'm really hoping we don't have to do this.
It's all fine.
Is
I'm
it?
kind of glad you don't have my camera right now because I'm smiling so evilly.
Malik, does it clearly notice you?
I'm waving at it.
Yeah, it's definitely. It seems to be tracking at least 3 individuals at this point.
is it still just growling?
Well, it's coming over and it's drooling all over the ogre at this point.
It's
Is it-
going over the ogre.
It's
I'm gonna
moving over the
growl.
ogre.
I'm gonna
It's-
growl
come on.
a warning to it with, like,
You're speaking with animals.
seriously, stop. This is it. Back up.
Anything? It might. Yeah.
And it's wearing
Malik.
maul.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
It's wearing Maul and it's
Everybody roll initiative.
yeah.
Yay.
Do I want to do it with physical dice or virtual dice? My
Do it
husband's
with
changed
D&D Beyond.
Yay.
That's a
the
5.
ugly dice. My husband's using ugly dice on D&D
Oh.
Beyond, and I can't.
I go on a 5.
Why?
Crud.
They have to
Izamina
work.
takes necrotic damage when there's ugly dice used.
18.
Hey, you. 17.
Hannah has an 18.
I got 16.
Zamina is
Yeah.
a 17.
This many.
Zanelle was an 8.
I got a 4.
16.
I got a 6.
Zanelle got a
so
16.
I got a 6, so 5.
Excellent. Rosenthal got
8.
8. There's where the 8 was.
Rosenthal got a. I'm still looking through my bag.
Yeah.
If the alligator kills everybody else, then Rosenthal can go.
Oh, I found it. Oh.
And there's a conversation going on in the chat about how the ugly dice roll better, that the pretty dice are the ones that betray you.
No. So, full disclosure here,
eight.
Cirque is my
Power.
husband, and he keeps messing up my dice on D&D Beyond.
Hi, Cirque.
Hey, sir.
He does a
Hey,
lot
sir,
of good with
what's,
those dice.
What's the link for giant crocodile? No.
Cirque,
I
I will
found-
slide you $5 Canadian if you like accidentally delete all the other dice, except for like the ugliest ones.
You're going to need
Right.
that $5 for a bus ride ticket to Steve's house, because you can't stay with me if you delete my pretty dice.
Oh. Well.
Don't do it.
So. Let's see.
Oh, you
think
can't
you
delete the
will.
dice. Oh, 8.
I tried.
Wow.
Dead. I'm dead. That is.
Okay.
Fine. Everybody wants to tease. Izamina doesn't need to take initiative. I'm just going to sit back and let's see how everybody does without a cleric.
Izamina was gonna sit
That's
back
what's gonna
anyways.
happen. All right.
Hey, remember the last
Zamina
time
was
you're
gonna sit
like,
back
oh,
anyways?
I'm gonna just sit back and do nothing. Your paladin friend almost died, and you felt awful.
Friend,
did
are we
I?
using that term?
That's when she was trying to take charge, and you guys were fighting over who was in front.
Well,
They were
19.
No.
jockeying for position. Yeah, that's right. I
She
remember
just
that.
didn't want me to kill.
Anyone? Initiative
Jesus.
19? Oh no, the
No.
crocodile. My bad. Okay.
Jackie, what are you drinking?
Caramel
The crocodile.
Ribs tea.
Ooh.
He's basically the only reachable target. Takes a big old chomp at Mallet. And
AC 26.
Um,
AC 26.
I would like to rage.
can in a minute. But I'm pretty
Sneak
sure
attack rage?
15 does not hit you.
A what?
14.
14 happens to be my armor class.
Oh, it does hit you.
So
Oh,
I'm guessing,
no.
yes, I get hit.
That's
I'm guessing this is
Pull
going
out
to
the
be a
death pastry, Zev.
bite claw.
no, just a bite.
I have a death pastry.
I'm not dying yet.
Death pastry.
You're going to actually.
That sounds like a lot of dice. Put those back.
Also, an attempt to grapple.
This is a 1d6 plus 1.
I like that.
20 points of damage.
Holy shit.
And
Are you still
make
alive?
Very.
You make a. No, sorry, my mistake. No, that was too many. 10 points of damage.
Jeez.
And make a strength athletics check. I'm assuming you want to use athletics as opposed to acrobatics
Yeah.
to get out of a grapple.
Oh, blam. That is a dirty 20.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You kind of it kind of snaps down on your arm as you're trying to get ready to swing the maul, and it sort of struggles a little bit, but you wrench it free, taking a little bit of damage on the way through. Zahana, you're go.
Somebody's gonna wear a ball.
I'm gonna shoot it with a bow. That is a 12.
No, 12 does not hit. So it glances off of its cheek after ricocheting off of one of Malik's ones. Twing. Isamina.
Seeing, because I can see down the hallway, I can see Malik get
Bit by a gigantic crocodile.
But I can't reach him, can I?
Good. Sort of, what you could do would be to sneak past. Not without incurring an attack of opportunity.
I can't like stand. Stupid Marcos, always in my way. Marcos, move out of the way. I'm gonna hold a spell. I'm gonna hold Cure Wounds, and I'm gonna tell Marcos to move out. Can I do that? Can I hold a spell and take movement at the same time?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Marcos.
You should take movement regardless, because if you don't, then you wasted it if you're holding something. We've learned that on Critical Role any number of times.
So, if I'm telling Marcos to move out of the way,
yep,
I can't hold the spell.
Yeah,
and then on his
that's
turn,
a free action. Telling somebody something is just a thing.
And then, but can I move when I go
Yes.
to cast my spell? Yes. Okay, I'm just making sure.
No, you'd have to move during your.
So there's no way right now to get to Malik because I can't like.
You could skip past and go a little diagonal and be behind Malik, but you might incur an attack.
No, I don't want to do that. I just want Marcos to incur attack of opportunity so that I can stand right here.
Why would I want to? Why would I want to give up my chance to hit it?
Ismene, I believe in you. Do it. It's gonna miss.
No. Okay, in that case, I will just use the first level spell, Bless. And I will say, you guys, we got this. We killed the ogre. We are amazing. You guys are we got this. This isn't even a problem. Everybody just take a deep breath, unclench your jaw, do a little bit of affirmation. We got this. And I am going to bless. So whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you get to add a d4 to your number. And I am going to add that to, it has to be people that I can see. I'm sorry, Zahana. Malik and Marcos and Zanel. And
Rosenthal.
I am in order, I can only give it to 3, unfortunately. Because I'm an order cleric, that also means that a person of my choosing can, because of my, I think it's called Voice of Authority's special feature, an ally can use their reaction immediately to make a weapon attack. So I'm going to say, Malik, just try again, sweetie. It's okay. Go ahead.
Malik, hit it.
I didn't actually try.
It hasn't actually gone yet.
Begin with.
Oh, you can do this right now. Just give it a good go.
Hit it. Hit the alligator.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit the alligator.
All right, you can hit the alligator
with the maul. Can I rage too?
You cannot at this time.
No, it's just a reaction. It's not a whole thing.
Right.
Sorry.
If you were raging, then you could.
That's a critical hit.
That is a critical hit.
Oh.
Order clerics are the best kinds of clerics.
Natural 20. And this is a whole lot of dice that I'm going to drop on this alligator's giant head. That is a 19 points of damage.
D4.
Oh, yeah, I get a D4.
I wonder if you can.
Does that work on damage, or is that just the attack?
I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
It's a hit and saving throws.
No. Well, you get an extra D4 to attack.
Either way, it's 19. 19
Only
points
19?
of damage. Damage, yeah.
You should be doing more.
No, it's 46 plus 3.
Uh,
Because I haven't raged yet, right? So I don't get the
you
extra
get the
2
extra
points.
That's fair. So blam,
Otherwise, you'd
19
be
points.
21.
That's not bad for a first hit.
It's not dead yet.
No.
I don't like this.
Okay. Where are we? Zamina, Zahana, so Zanel.
Can I move up or
You
so
kind
it's
of
dark right here? I can't see
could.
anything.
You'd have to move behind Malik, and you'd incur an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Where is that?
Is moving in range the attack of opportunity? Or...
Yeah.
Kind of moving past the range.
Oh,
Oh, I can't even hit him. It's still like dark. Like all I see is like a strip, like right
And
here.
And because of that darkness, it probably saved you because you mistake what you think was, I don't know, something. Turns out to be a something, the shoelace of the ogre. You slip, you drop a little bit, sort of thing, and the alligator or the crocodile snaps just above your head to the point where you feel some of the spittle hit you along the side of your body as you kind of tumble past Malik.
Alright. See, I told you it was reading. It was fine. I can't hit it though, can I?
I could say that you could have taken a shot at it on the way by, but you can't stay in there.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'll take a short sword to it.
A couple of baps in the snoot.
little stabby stab.
Ooh, well, nope. I definitely did. 7. I did slip.
Nope.
A little missy
But
miss.
you get a D4.
Oh, add a d4.
Okay.
It's not gonna matter.
It's an
14
8.
hit.
That's an 8.
That is still not a hit.
That's not good.
Yeah, I guess that was it. And then I move in my area. And that's my turn.
You want a flurry of blows? You want to do any extra?
Oh, I thought I could only
Kill
do
fast
one
function?
attack because I'm just like running past them. Absolutely. Then I'm gonna do my bonus.
Sure.
But you can run past it and slap the crap out of it.
Yep. As long as you just can't stop in that space.
I also put in a key as well to do
And
it.
you can add D4s to all of the attacks.
Yep.
All right. Natural 1.
Not so good.
You punch Malik.
No, they all miss. We can move on. That's fine.
Oh man, I thought
Yeah,
you were
let's just-
an alligator.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
All right. And you move down there. Marcos. No, Rosenthal, excuse me.
Rosenthal exclaims in happiness and then rushes down to help his friends. How far can he go?
Hey.
30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's probably like
Go
a
here.
eureka.
Do I have line of sight on this thing?
Yeah.
Can I? Oh, I can't.
Depends on what you're using. If it's a ranged weapon, it's behind a significant amount of cover.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if magic missile just
5,
hit the
10,
thing.
15, 20, 20. Can I Misty Step behind it? I can do 30 feet.
Good.
Misty Step.
Oh dear.
I have concerns.
I don't know if I can make it to right behind it.
Our
Can I Misty Step in an occupied space? Probably not.
No.
This is as far as I can go.
our statistician has just updated in the chat that Zanel is in the lead with natural ones.
Oh
We
no.
did.
We're not rubbing it in, nothing.
attention to
It's
that.
all good. It's all good.
I don't think I can Misty Step behind it. It doesn't
No.
look like I have enough.
You don't have line of sight in that spot. No.
Yeah.
I mean, you could step all the way around all your companions and then risk an attack of opportunity, and then
I can't even reach.
And then still
I
not be
can't
able to
get there.
Misty Step.
I-
and then
I
you
only
Misty
have-
Step over top of it.
Can I like get to the space right on the other side? Oh no, are these hallways only 5 foot?
Yes.
I don't think I can make it. I only have 10 more feet of movement, that's why. Okay.
Check your PM.
Thank you, Singlis, for keeping stats.
Even if they're terrifying.
Not terrifying for me. I'm not
Is
in the
there,
lead of
like-
natural ones.
I do it for you, you know.
I
Is
am-
there like a rock or something on the ground near me?
Sure, there's a little bit of rubble.
Can I like toss a rock at it?
Yep.
Okay. I don't actually know. Is that just a dex?
Yep, they're just a dex. I mean-
Okay, that's
I mean,
just a flat. Oh,
technically,
that's a
you're not really
3.
proficient with the rock.
I mean, Singlish, are we really counting Mike with natural 20s though? Because he's rolled like 3 or 4 times for each one of us.
I'm weighing out the. But I'm averaging well.
That's a good
Um,
average.
The rock.
Wayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, what a
This is-
spell! Like toss a rock and it turns into Dwayne the Rock Johnson midair,
That would be.
dropping the people's elbow on the
Can
alligator.
we like homebrew that, and then when I hit like a decent level, I can do that?
Like a
It's
9th
like-
level spell.
It's like a vestige rock. It's like a weapon that in its exalted form turns into Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That would be epic.
How much damage does the people's elbow do? Does anybody know?
8d6. Or no, 8d10. 8d10.
The rock goes wide because it's sort of this slavering thing, and it's getting ready to bite at Malik again. And it sort of bounces off the wall because you overthrow it, and it bounces back and bumps the alligator, the giant croc, and it disappears.
A
That-
what?
That's
Wait,
new.
the rock? Or the
The
alligator?
giant crocodile has vanished.
What?
Um,
What just happened?
Are
Thanks
we
for-
still in initiative?
We are no longer in initiative.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Sure.
Thanks for stopping
wanna
by
know
Art
if
Heart Studios. We will see
I'm
you
just-
in. about
I'm
2
just
hours.
gonna take a step forward, shield still up, and just kind of stab my spear through the space where the alligator was and kind of wave it around a little.
Do I detect any tomfoolery?
There's only a Thomas Foolery here.
Sir Thomas Edward
Amen.
Mallory Foolery III. Yeah, you detect magic. Malik, make me a perception check.
Alrighty. Go down to perception. That is a 14.
You're used to having
Things
Um,
disappear
the-
on me. That's
the
depressing.
feeling of you're used to having the feeling of wounds. They're sort of you're a hallmark, your bread and butter. They galvanize you into your rage. You kind of look forward to them, getting hit first so you can slap somebody back twice as hard. that feeling of that bite against your arm is gone.
So
You
I'm
look down,
Am I healed?
the wound isn't there.
Fucking trick.
What is going on?
So am I healed?
Yes.
Huh.
I am keeping Bless up for the full minute. I'm not going to lose concentration. I'm just going to kind of peek around the corner and I'm going to say, Doctor, what'd you do to it?
Dr. Rosenthal is whispering at his shoulder and is not paying you any attention.
Doctor.
Let me just
Doctor.
remember. What are everyone's languages?
Infernal, Celestial, Common.
Right.
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish.
Right.
Common, Elvis, Sylvan.
Common, Draconic, and Dwarven.
Common, Elvish, Infernal, and Minotaur.
Ooh, I want to play
Whoa.
a Minotaur so bad.
No,
But
we
it's
got to
not
talk
right
to it first, otherwise it's
He's wasting his entire language selection. So now make me a perception check.
I'm wasting all my spells when I use them, so it's not out of the order.
Yeah,
Apparently
he
it's
also
not out of the
speaks
order.
animal.
Perception check.
Perception.
And also, so
How?
everybody knows, Dr.
18.
Rosenthal speaks Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay, Singlis, I hope you got all that.
They'll just.
I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Finally.
Just sending a quick chat thing. Sorry. That is secrecy.
While all this is going on, I'm climbing over the ogre and where the crocodile used to be, and being prepared for something else to come down and going down to the end of the hall.
I will come with you because one of the things I learned is that if you have someone who has a bow, they need someone with a shield near them, just in case.
Yeah, we should go.
The doctor's not really paying attention. I'm gonna grab the doctor's wrist, and if he doesn't like fight back or pull his wrist away, I'm gonna haul him down the hall with us.
He looks at you and is like, "What? Did I miss something?"
What
Who's
was that?
laughing?
Where did it go?
Who's laughing?
Wait.
No.
You can hear the laughter too?
I heard you say, "Why are you laughing?" I don't hear the laughter.
Oh, you don't hear. Oh.
Who's
Do you
laughing?
also speak Fae?
Yes. I picked up some things.
Where'd you pick that up from?
Wandering, plus my tribe teaches me a lot, taught me a lot.
Do the
Oh.
Fae have
Answering my
anything to do with our
question.
problem here?
I really want to know what was happening. There was a crocodile in front of us, and now there's not. And someone's laughing to her.
Hang on. I'm trying to figure this out. And Rosenthal is gonna ask in Sylvan, to his shoulder again, was that you making the crocodile?
Is this like, when you're fluent in one like Romance language, like one Latin language, and so you can pick up like random words, and so me speaking Elvish, like I can pick up like a random word here or there. That's got to be what this is like, right? I'm just trying to make sense of it. I'm like,
worthwhile attempt. I think it would be more the connection between Turkish and Finnish, in a sense where they all sort of have a shared kind of ancestry, but the difference in the languages is so vast that it kind of loses so much of the you're basically hearing garble. It's been a long time since the elves were in, so what's Dr. Rosenthal doing?
Dr. Rosenthal?
In common, he's gonna switch back to common, like quick as it on a dime. And he's gonna be like, I'll explain it later. When we're not in a spooky dungeon. I probably have a lot to talk about, but for now, we should probably get out of here.
Yeah, but if something else is going to come and attack us or not, like, I think...
I wouldn't worry too much about the crocodiles.
The crocodiles in particular. Worry about other things, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to kind of pop my head around the hall and yell over to Marcos. Crocodiles are all made up. Hashtag fake crocodiles.
I call back, okay, and then I look at Zahana, and because I'm annoyed, I'm going to switch to Infernal and say, let's move forward. I'll go first. If anything rushes us, shoot over my shoulder.
I'm going to respond in Infernal. When we get through the door, I think there's a secret passageway.
Great.
Define
I love
shoot.
Surprises. I don't know how well Infernal does with sarcasm, but there's massive amounts of sarcasm when Marcos says, I love surprises.
Does Infernal have sarcasm?
I don't think...
Infernal's probably all sarcasm.
Infernal's kind of...
The default with Infernal is probably sarcastic and kind of grumpy. Passive-aggressive is the rule of the day.
Picture it kind of playing on.
Infernal is actually just like Valley Girl. It just sounds like German Valley Girl.
Yeah.
So it sounds like angry Valley Girl.
That's kind of horrifying. Yep,
You're
everybody
welcome.
can move. I mean, you can move over the ogre. It's technically difficult terrain, but it only costs you like 5 movement to get over. So everybody can catch up if you choose.
I should probably take up the rear in that case.
Just in case.
Because you're going to need to push past everyone again?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bump, 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 bump.
That's the way I see it too.
Push the door open.
Malik may be a barbarian, but he's not super slow. So if somebody else wants to go first, they can go first. I'll just take up the rear so that nothing attacks us from behind.
Okay. Sure. Vote. Do we go left or do we go straight?
I'm going to head up to this spot in front of you where I sensed something last time I was here.
Scout ahead. If you see something nasty, come shoot an arrow at it and come running back.
It is quite dark. What is the lighting like? Sorry.
I can
That's
cast...
right. You guys are emitting light. Never mind.
Yeah, I can cast dancing lights.
So I want to investigate the area that felt like there was wind coming from it that we found last night.
Yep.
And see if there is in fact a hidden door or something, or it's just a hole that is a possible wall that can be broken open. For all I know.
You find a low spike sort of wedging a section of the brick or the stonework in place. And you kind of look at it for a minute, and that's a little odd. Kind of poke at it, and it slides, and basically kind of, it's almost like it was holding the door in place. And the door itself, once released of its small latch or a hinge or something, basically sort of slides open, revealing a secret area. Inside, you see a narrow, dirt-filled crawl space. with a body.
It's just a crawl space, not it. Like somebody was trying to hide. Oh, okay. First, is it a fresh body?
It is not. I mean, give me a medicine check.
I don't think a 6 is gonna do that, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it could have been here a week, could have been here a year. I mean, it's fresh enough that the clothes are still on it, and haven't worn away through time. But the body itself is very dead, and very past the point of putrefaction. I mean, it kind of smells earthy and gross and decay down here, but the whole place smells.
So you're saying there's a chance to revive them, right?
There's always a chance.
Hey, there's something here. The body.
Find something.
As soon as he says body, I would like to come and take a look at it and see what it is.
Anybody who looks at the body or wants to look at the body, give me a medicine check.
I guess I will go
17.
17. Okay.
Medicine. What's my medicine? Not
19.
good.
4.
19.
That's a 7.
Rosenthal and Marcos, you are convinced that this, in fact, is a dead body. But Zanel and Izamina, take note that not only it's been dead. I mean, you don't have a huge amount of experience with regards to the dead, but this has been down here a couple of months, and it's unique in a sense that it's wearing similar robes to the acolyte and to the priestess Misha Devi. Wearing
so it's
the trappings of a priest of the Church of
Maliki.
Marika. Sorry, I was saying it wrong the entire time. It's Marika.
Marika. Okay.
It's not an
My
untold
mistake.
stories
Sorry,
project,
guys.
is it? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm
Raid.
confused. They just raided us.
Oh, what?
Hi, Untold Stories Project.
Hey,
Okay,
Untold
so this
Stories.
is
Thanks for the raid.
Dressed up like not the brown robes.
Not the brown robes.
A priest of Marika,
Yes.
the harvest goddess.
Correct.
And
Been down
can
here
we
several
tell?
months.
Can we tell like how it died?
No. Well, I mean, with the 1719, no. I mean, if cursory glance, I mean, you can tell some things with age. I mean, the size of the skeleton, you're looking at maybe an adult, old enough that some arthritis is set in. So you're probably looking at 35, maybe 45. I'm remembering all of my anthropology and my minology courses. The shape of the pelvis denotes it as probably male, because in anthropology you can't actually definitively say anything like that. And it doesn't seem to have any. I mean, there's no knocks in the bones or and of the flesh that you actually manage to sort of, I guess, touch before it sort of, tears away like thin leather. There are no puncture wounds. There's no puncture wounds in the clothing. There's no blood.
And there's nothing that like specifies who. There's no like tag or
Nope.
Personal effect.
Their name is not sewn in their underwear. No.
Okay, then pretty unceremoniously, uncleric-like, Izamina is going to go, I'm sorry that we're not going to be able to tell your family who you are. They deserve to have closure. And I'll get up and go back out into the hallway.
I wouldn't say that was unclerical.
Yeah.
Well,
Depends on the
she's not
cleric.
calling out to a deity to
Oh, I
bless
see.
their soul or anything.
Sure. Still a very noble thing to do. But that is the only thing in the room.
Well, Izamina is the leader, so she has to, act with ethical majority.
So
Does she?
my shout out isn't working for Untold Stories Project, but everybody click on them and go give them a like, that sort of thing. For some reason, the shout out thing isn't working, so I'll look into that later. Anyway, you were saying you're the leader?
I am. That's right. That's why I act with ethical actions and keep Marcos in check and don't let him die. Speaking of
I don't need
my
to
buddy,
be kept in check. I am ethical.
where is Shush? I'm gonna go peek around the corner and see if I can find him.
Yeah, everybody's sort of gathered in that area.
Yeah, Marcos isn't far away. He's,
There he is.
Still hates being called shush, but he's learned by now that there's no stopping you.
Because I'm the leader.
Because you're a stubborn little knucklehead.
The
I'm
leader.
gonna fight with her on the whole leader thing. She's just gonna take it.
Sure, leader. Which of the holes did we go down again? I'm gonna be looking at the other. I'm gonna be kind of like poking around the walls and investigating to see if there's maybe some other trap walls.
I'm just gonna look around, press right. Nope, that's a dead end. Nope.
Don't go too far, Marcos. We gotta stay together, buddy.
I'll go with Zahana and assist him and try to help him try to find trap areas.
Cool. And Zahana, you very soon come to the next door that you ran into.
I'm gonna call out in Elvish because I'm guessing that other people might speak that, other than just found another door.
I'll tell Marcos. Zahana found a door.
Why didn't he just say so?
He did just say so.
He did, sweetie. He did. It's okay.
He did.
Just goes grumbling up the corridor, muttering in
Stomp.
infernal. Not stomping, just like walking in a kind of frustrated, like, if I wasn't carrying shield and spear, my arms would be crossed. Just like this very, okay, I'm not amused by this. Just muttering in infernal, something about people can't use common to pass news to the rest of the party. The nerve of it.
If I can hear that, I'm gonna reply it in infernal. We don't know what's on the other side of the door.
And you couldn't have said, I found a door in common? Still speaking infernal.
That if there's someone on the other side of the door, that might have given us away.
So why do you always default to that other language when you're trying to tell people you found something?
Izamina was closer.
And a Trask attacks him.
Because it's
all
important for the
standing
leader
at a
to know
door.
what's going on. We're standing at the door.
No offense. I'm going to switch back to common. I hope you won't take it as a rude statement that maybe you should let someone who's wearing armor be the person in front of the door when it opens.
Ignore the sound of that.
You talking to Zahana?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, go. I got your back, and I'll have that arrow ready.
Okay.
I step forward, and I will try and thaumaturgy the door open.
Doesn't move. It jiggles.
A locked door. That's a novelty in this bloody town. Try the handle.
I have a question, Mike, for you.
Shoot.
Because I'm just curious how this mechanic works in the future. If a door is trapped and we try to thaumaturgy it open, do we set off the trap?
That depends on the nature of the trap.
Oh.
If the door itself moves, and its movement specifically or touching of the door, say as if it was like a glyph of warding, then generally probably not. If the door just needs to jiggle or something for it to happen, then maybe. If the door needs to open or the door latch itself has to be accessed, then it all depends on how thaumaturgy works. So to answer your question,
very
probably
good
not.
DM non-answer is what that was, but I appreciate the thoroughness.
I'm going to try the latch.
That's a really solid maybe.
Try the latch. The latch. Yeah, jiggle the handle. The door does not open.
Malik, Malik, we need you.
I'm just gonna kind of back up and use my shoulders to push Zahana back so that we create some room for Malik to cast Maul on the door.
I can try to pick it.
Hashtag class small. It works on inanimate objects as well as animals.
Just
I
cast Malik.
I could try to open it.
If you want to try getting through without battering it down, go right ahead.
All right, I will go in and try to get into it. What would the roll be on that to pick the lock?
Sleight of hand.
Do you have?
Oh, not sleight of hand. Do you have thieves?
Do you?
I have leatherworking tools, which are similar. They have pointing things that you can stick in.
They're really not.
Well, leatherworking for popping holes to thread through has a very thin.
I mean, sure, but that all depends on the.
Typically, it has to be thieves' tools. But if you get thieves' tools, then you get a bonus.
Only if you have proficiency in them.
Correct.
So give me I guess a dexterity check at disadvantage.
Let's get Dr. Rosenthal to just splash it with acid.
I can if that's our last resort.
Let's waste a spell slot on the door.
Yeah, it's a spell slot.
Oh, that's a 5, so with disadvantage.
So you take your leatherworking tools, and you're like, how hard can this be? So he gets down, and he looks pretty professional at it. You guys are a little bit wondering, it's like, oh, is this really a ranger? Because he starts doing this thing. It's like one of those, and Zahana is basically like, I saw this on TV. And he's sort of like, okay, you do this, and you stick this in here, and you feel a little bit of a thing. You feel a tumbler move, and you're like, oh, yeah, okay, maybe this is working. And then a cloud of a puff of greenish mist comes out of the hole. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
The vintage self in chat, hey Cliff, what's up? Just put the door is unpicked, but you have a new belt.
16.
And it sort of sticks in your eyes, and it's sort of like a little bit of stingy, kind of like low-grade bear spray. And like it kind of cloying, it sticks in your nose and it sticks in your mouth, and it's really gross. But it's not. It doesn't seem to get past that. You manage to hold your breath and sort of turn away just enough that it didn't actually.
All right.
But the door is still locked.
I'm going to take a deep breath and try to blow away from people, whatever that thing was. Shake my head a little bit and be like, yeah, I don't think I have the right things for this.
Okay. Malik?
Yeah.
Knock, knock, big man.
You killed an ogre in like a round and a half. You got thwarted by a single bullet.
Yeah. Let me just take care of that. Oh, man. Dirty 24, which is a 19.
Yeah, okay. So you kind of like 5 feet. Yeah.
Wait. Has it only been a minute? I think you can add a D4 to that, Malik.
Doesn't really matter. It's like 24 already.
Yeah,
It could matter. It could be 28.
Already pulverizing the door.
Yeah.
The DC to open this door was not great.
It's 11 points of damage.
And you kind of like you starting to hate this place because you can't get a good swing in. So you just basically take the head of the maul and you just sort of drive it right into the where the handle and the lock is. You sort of snoops the whole thing off of its housing, and the door kind of flops open and then falls off the hinge.
Yeah, this is one of those kind of like annoyance that I can't get a good swing, and kind of the sarcasm of everybody else is rubbing off on Malik, so he hits the door open and then he's just like
He turns around, walks.
well, yeah, it's kind of like the Andre. It's kind of like the Andre the Giant thing in Princess Bride, where like he's bouncing up against the door, and then Andre just like hits it open. And then he's like, "After you."
I didn't see that
Okay.
part.
Berserk, I need you.
Step through, look around.
Berserk.
Okay, Zahana, go.
All right, following through. We cover.
Lots of different passages to the right, to the left, straight ahead of you seems to end. It's almost like this place was an attempt at a maze.
I'll go over to this side where it looks like I can cover the most ground.
And you see more and more of the same slightly rough but hewn corridors, 5 feet wide, stone floor, not a lot of debris or dirt. There is some, but not a great deal. But the place is relatively clean as far as, underground areas go.
So far as non-attacking things in here go, hopefully.
And there is no sign or presence of any. So Hannah, give me a perception check. You're out in the open. I mean, what?
Dun dun dun.
That's going to be a 22.
That's a 22. Okay.
An arrow's passed from your shoulder.
From your left to the north, and those of you who are picking the regular upright map, you recognize a fetid, dark, wet odor.
From which direction?
The north. To your left.
North.
Yeah.
An odor that I have smelt in the recent past.
Fairly recent, yes.
Here or somewhere else?
Give me an intelligence check.
Well, I'm not as good at intelligence as I am perception.
No. You remember it. Let's just see how much you remember.
Do I don't. I do have. I get a +1 to intelligence, so that's a 9.
But does he perceive the memory?
Nice, but no.
No.
No, you can't quite. I mean, it's recent. You just smelt it not so long ago, but it's not sticking. It's not. Something about it is really recently familiar.
There's something this way. Smells like.
And if you think of it yourself, you're free to have it.
I can't remember which basement, but it's one of those nasty smells.
Oh yeah, there was more than one nasty basement. That's right. This group in their nasty basement.
Yeah, this is like our 3rd or 4th. I'm kind of pointing my arrow towards that direction.
Which direction? Like this direction?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming we're all like clambered through the door at this point.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys can. I would like a marching order.
I will move in front of Zahana, but a little off, like as squeezed kind of as close to the wall as I can on my left side, so that my right shoulder there's a line over my shoulder for the purpose of shooting an arrow.
Okay. This is the way the marching order goes.
Jazz, what are you doing?
I'm cool with being in the back of the marching order.
I'll take up the rear. Gotta keep the mighty one in front of me.
Okay, so
I guess
Marcos
the
up
good
here.
doctor and I will be in the middle.
Zahana.
Fine. Yeah, you could put me anywhere.
Yeah.
The squishy bits go in the center, just like an Oreo.
Or an adventuring Oreo.
There. Okay. Hashtag adventuring Oreo.
I see. Oh, I don't like
Fourth
what I
album of Arc of the Parabola.
Okay. The tunnel that you now see in front of you, that this stone, otherwise stone walls, break open in a section into a tunnel with no stone shoring or supporting timbers, a lot of fresh dirt all over the place, and stairs. They look like they're sort of dug into the terrain, but the general slope is going down. But for some reason, there's steps coming through.
Oh, I don't like this. I'm just gonna, at the top of the stairs, pause long enough to pull my holy symbol out from under my chainmail so it's hanging on the outside.
You should put that on your shield.
You know, I thought about that, but I really don't think that fits with the order. I think that's too showy. It's far too showy.
Plus, you really wouldn't want to advertise a lost cause anyway.
The Lost Cause doesn't need advertising. It's right whether people understand it or not.
That's 1d6 psychic damage.
I'm resistant to psychic damage. I'm not,
right.
but...
So you're heading down the tunnel?
Yeah, I take a deep breath, pull my holy symbol out, and
the rest of you now smell that same smell that Zahana was curious about before.
That
Damp,
is a
fetid.
familiar smell.
No, it
Damp,
is.
fetid. It's cloying.
I have a sinking feeling I know what that is.
It's the smell from the lizard people basement or the smell
Yes.
from the
Yes.
surf.
It does not smell dead. There's no
Yeah.
there's no scent of decay. It's
It
very
smells like a
earthy and
swamp.
very cloying,
Right.
swampy though.
When I find that priestess. Come on.
So you grumble march down your stairs.
Zahana,
Yep.
are you going to stay right behind Marcos?
Unless somebody has a better plan, I will keep
Okay.
enough distance between Marcos and whatever he runs into that I can
Pull off the shot.
not be in close range and still take a shot.
Occasionally there's just random commentary in a kind of bastard mix of Infernal and Common. Oh look, more stairs. Don't you love stairs? I love stairs. Especially especially dirt stairs. Oh, I'm kvetching. Marcos is kvetching his way
Here.
down this tunnel.
Wandering your way
As-
down this tunnel itself, snakes. Love my term. Wait, before you stop. I got something.
Oh
Why don't you add a
no.
thing?
As
No.
Marcos is whining, whinging in the front, I'm going to be leaning over my shoulder and telling Dr. Rosenthal. So when you really believe in something like truth, it can give you the confidence, and you can harness into this connection that links us all together, and that's, I think, where the foundation of our power comes from. And you know, the truth, although it's subjective, it is
Just
still
gotta get my book.
Yeah, go ahead. So while it's subjective, it is still, there is some empirical piece to it that while everybody's truth can be their own, it is the harnessing, the understanding of what is truth that connects us all, right? Does that make sense?
No, but I'm listening.
Sure. Okay, so you know how you believe that magic can come from, I don't know, wherever you get it from, and that's true for you. And Marcos is making questionable choices, and that's where his truth comes from. But I believe that we all inherently have our truth, and by understanding that, that is where my power comes from.
Okay, and the latter three characters, Rosenthal, Zanel, and Malik, are the ones with the torches?
Yes.
Definitely Rosenthal and Zanel, because we don't have dark vision.
Same.
Vision.
Dragonborns don't have dark vision?
No, they don't.
Are you emitting bright light?
I can have dancing lights up if that's helpful. It's just a cantrip, so I can just...
What did I just do?
You made it dark in here.
I can still see.
Yeah.
Yay for dark sight. Everything's gray. I see in shades of gray.
Where did I put you?
I can see. I can fight.
Have been deleted.
Hold on.
The Cybermen are coming. The Cybermen are coming.
Don't unleash that here. You shut up.
It's my screwdriver.
Don't summon that. We don't have artificers. We can't handle that. Zach, is the front of your hat like super glittery?
I don't think so. No, that is the camera not quite picking it up properly.
Oh.
So that's the sparkle of it trying to green screen.
I really was hoping that you had like an epic sparkly hat for Pride Month.
No, unfortunately, I don't have any Pride related hats.
Quick, someone go in Pride and sprinkle Bomba's hat. Wait, glitter bomb.
I
Sprinkle
was
bomb.
thinking.
Why did I say sprinkle?
While Mike is fixing Roll20, here's what I'm thinking for our first official merch. We should sell rocks.
Because that's all Rosenthal's throws.
Interesting.
Rock and throw.
Rock and throw.
Rocks of dispelling.
Epic.
We'll build them as rocks of dispelling.
Also, is there like a giraffe head behind Steve, or is it like the flying dragon dog thing from Neverending Story? Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Excuse me for a moment.
Our Twitch stream can't see it.
Right where his chair is. No, that's a ship.
Yeah,
no. When the green screen lifts off the ship, it's the dragon dog thing from Neverending Story. Steve, what's behind you?
This is from Eberron.
No, not your green screen thing. Where the ship is on your green screen thing in real life. What's there?
In real life?
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Other side.
On the other side.
Other side.
Oh, it's just a chair where I put the cat.
No, there's like there's a giraffe or something.
No, there isn't. Yeah, it's a blue cover on a chair.
I see things again.
Hooray.
In other news, somebody thinks they can outbid me on a charity stream.
Uh-oh.
For the Jaspers one?
Yeah, so for Jaspers, there's two games that are now over $100.
For the spots?
For the spots, because someone thought they could outbid
over on
me.
Gehenna Gaming.
For Ian's game.
Zach is about to cast Wallet. It's not going to go well for the other person.
Yeah, no, I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try.
Well, Steve was there when I when I paid 500 to get B. Dave Walters to say who the best vampire clan was.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember when that happened.
Yeah,
I saw the tweets.
He really didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I could tell.
And he hates it whenever I bring it up, probably.
It was very funny.
All right. So, you continue down the passage.
Great.
And as you round the corner, you see...
Let me just readjust the map here. There we go.
You see surrounded by smaller pieces of fungus, but a rather large toadstool.
Toadstool?
4 feet wide. A significantly large, like a mushroom. A big mushroom.
Doctor? Hey, Doctor, do you have a rock?
Is there a rock on the ground near me?
Oh, it's mostly earth, so you could probably pick up a clump of earth and really need to throw it.
I pick up a clump of earth and I hand it to Marcos.
I'm going to throw the clump of earth at the toadstool.
Okay.
This is where we're going to have to go to break right before Marcos poisons us all with toadstool sperm.
That was... Everybody look it up in your biology books. This is the thing.
Hashtag. Stingless, that's the thing, right? That's what it's called?
What are they called? Spermatozoids?
I only have to teach high school science. I don't need to know.
Great.
Are you telling me that's not part of the standard high school science class?
Not mine. I'm a special ed teacher, so my
Spores.
science is lower than that.
Spores?
No. They're called... I'm Googling it now.
There's a special thing. Don't delve too deeply into the internet and things by Googling toadstool sperm. You'll get some weird Super Mario stuff, and it'll just be a terrible, terrible thing. But
yeah, pollen contains 2 sperm nuclei. Thank you very much.
Yeah, pollen and spores.
We're
So
actually a encyclopedia D&D session.
Exactly. In fact, there was a book upstairs if you wanted to go back up and get it. On the main floor that had a book about the plants.
No.
It could be in here. But you throw the clump. Roll me d20, your dexterity. Add your dex bonus.
Don't you mean subtract my dex bonus?
Well, you could add a negative. How's that?
So that's a 9.
Excellent. You throw the dirt, it goes wide. Oh wait, or does it?
Or does it?
It does not. It's literally a stationary object. You hit the large toadstool with a clump of earth, and it reacts. It sort of kind of moves a bit more rubberyly than a stationary mushroom that size you would think should, and it shudders. And at this point, you notice the pores on the top of the head of the mushroom, and they open up.
Throwing myself backwards.
Utters this horrifyingly loud shriek, and just fills the corridor. It's sort of just almost like it's steaming out this cry of high-pitched whistling whine of shriek. Yes.
But that's all it does?
So the rest of you from around the corner, you see Marcos pick up a clump of dirt or get handed a clump of dirt and throws it off into the distance, and then something starts shrieking.
What are you murdering?
A mushroom, apparently.
Still shrieking. Not going to play that sound.
Why is it yelling?
I think I've caused it emotional distress.
I'm gonna throw an axe at it to shut it up.
Shut it up.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Now, this is strength, right?
This
Or
would
is
be a
it still
strength roll, yeah.
dexterity? Oh. That is a 9.
That is a hit.
Do I roll damage against the mushroom?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, roll damage against the
Apparently,
mushroom.
yes.
That is a 6.
6 damage. And the hand axe goes head over handle, and splits into the mushroom very deeply. All the sort of the head sort of like separates open, and you see almost like the internals where all the pores would have fed into and feeding from the main stem or the large root stem itself. And you can see other sort of, I guess, plant organ-like structures, and they're just spewing out almost this errant or this torrent of air, and it's sort of like almost accordion-like, where it's sort of like one side compresses, the other side expands, and it just keeps this constant shrieking wail. You're not quite sure. It might even be in pain. You don't know. Do plants feel pain?
I don't think that helped.
Hashtag controversy. Carrot juice is murdered.
I don't have like zone of silence or anything. Maybe we should just move past this.
Unless someone has a better idea, I'll just throw something else at it.
Okay.
Why are we harming the
I'm saying that to the group.
I have plenty
Why
of
don't we
better
just
ideas.
go chop it up? It's
Marcos just shrugs and pitching his voice to carry over the whistling shriek is just takes a couple steps forward and nods left or right. What do you think?
Very loud.
Oh yeah, no, he's probably
If he
having
yells to be heard.
You know what? I don't feel like yelling, so I'm just gonna use thaumaturgy. I'm speaking at a normal tone of voice, but magic is just.
If there's something down here, that thing could be an alarm to let it know. So if we can shut it up, it will stop alerting whatever might be listening.
Well, a massive trauma will probably shut it up quicker than anything the rest of us can do. Malik, you want to give it a smack in passing?
Not even gonna waste a maul on that. You're gonna light it up.
Oh, okay, yep.
Oh yeah, I have a cantrip that'll do that. Hearing
the,
Malik say that, I also have a cantrip that can do that.
The passage forks into a left and right.
Yep.
You'll have to walk past in order to let whoever's coming up closer do it.
Yeah.
Falling back so people can get past.
Give me some space.
Yep. Do the fire.
And
this is where it all goes horribly wrong.
For the breath weapon. Is that just... I just light it up?
That is... Yeah.
I don't actually roll, apparently.
Nope.
There's no hit DC.
You just roll your damage. Actually, the save DC is your... on...
Dex. It says Dex 12.
Is Zahana's axe still in the thing? Don't light up Zahana's axe.
I'll get it.
I mean, it might as well be Rosenthal's.
The DC for the saving throw is 8 plus your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, it says 12 here.
That's weird. And Dex, okay. Look at that. All right.
So just roll
DC
damage.
12 saving throw?
That's what it says.
Okay.
Hit /DC, and there's no box there to put anything in, so...
It fails. Roll your damage.
10.
10 is enough. And with a deep inhale, you feel the reflexive glands starting to churn in your gullet, and you exhale just as you remember learning how this torrent of everyone else sees this huge torrent of flame come out of Malik. And it not only fries all of the surrounding small mushrooms, but the big ones sort of like, and it sort of shrivels up, blackens, and stops shrieking.
Okay.
Leaving you now with the slight pungent smell of charred fungi, the slight dripping sound of the moist swamp, damp earth and tunnels, and silence. And at that, we're going to take a break.
Hey,
Everybody go get hydrated.
Hey.
And we will see you all in about 5 minutes' time.
See you in 5. back.
We are back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to all of our raiders. When last we left, our intrepid band of would-be heroes had just silenced a nefarious mushroom that was shrieking whenever they came near it. Almost called a shrieker, if you will.
It was clearly up to something.
I love how it's sort of all these homages back to first edition. And are left in silence with a split in the passage ahead of them. The passage being dark, damp, wet earth.
Smelly.
And smelly.
So which way are we going?
I don't know.
We should probably pick a direction.
The leader?
Let's go right, because right is always right.
Are there?
Sounds logical to me.
And left is sinister. We
Is
know
there
that from
still
Latin
burning
class.
mushroom?
It's smoldering. They're all very crisp. Sort of like when you leave oil-coated vegetables in the oven for like 3 hours too long. They're all sort of black and charred. There's nothing left. They're carbon.
So as we get up to the path that we're going to be taking, I'm gonna just fire an arrow down the other one.
Sure.
Hits the invisible man. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and Marcos,
Yes.
since you jumped ahead on me, but that's okay.
Oh no.
Basically, from where I'm gonna move Malik back, just to state a point. As soon as you walk into, stepping past Malik into this area, you sink into about a foot or so of thick, muddy ground. It's a lot more loose, but it's about a foot deep, and it's sort of liquefied mud. So you're sludging at this point.
Oh, I don't like that.
You are now in difficult terrain.
Don't like that.
He's shorter now.
To be fair, he was shorter before.
You just see Marcos turn his head and his eyes. It's hard to tell who he's glaring at first because there's no color in his eyes at all, but just gives both of you this look that is just soaked in complete and utter lack of amusement. Turns forward and in grim silence, slosh, slosh,
I'm gonna
slosh.
The other
take
one?
I'm gonna take a step down the other hall then.
Okay.
The other pathway then.
Yeah.
Lork, same thing. It's about a foot or so deep, and it's just sort of like that. Those big, thick mud puddles that you used to step in as a kid and get your boot stuck on purpose, so you could pull your shoe out of your foot out of your boot and then try to stick it back in and pull it out.
All right, and I will take
Nobody else did that? Just me?
I will take
I did
a
that.
step. I'll take a step back, out of the quick stand, which is finally for the first time since I was afraid of it in the '80s has affected my life, and just kind of keep guard from anything.
I mean,
that
it's
might
only
come
quicksand
down.
if it continues to suck you down.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, this
keeping
is
an
just
eye on
mud.
both of them because
Yeah, they
I
weren't
was, you
sinking.
know,
It was a solid surface after about a foot. It was
Yeah.
just deep, wetter mud.
I was gonna keep an eye on
Either
both
way.
of them to see if either one of them kept sinking rather than sloshing forward. But sure, okay, let's slosh forward.
Either way, I'll take a step back so that I'm no longer in the sloshed ground
Cool.
until everybody else has gone down and kind of guard that other tunnel, so that I can
Okay.
shoot at anything that might come from
That
behind.
works. And
I will stay right behind Marcos. Slosh. as a half elf? Do I like walk across it like Legolas or anything?
Sadly, no, because you are
Sure.
half elf.
If
So I only go
full elf,
halfway
you'd be
down, like
much
only
more
6
annoying.
inches?
Only six
You
inches.
saw me go in and go down in the slosh, but it might be different for you being a half elf.
For you in your heavy
Well,
armor. Yeah, definitely.
Maybe
definitely.
I'm a half elf on the
Floating.
other side. You don't know how that
I
works.
can't.
You're floating. You're floating on the surface for
So it's
I
like
only go like 6 inches down though. So
1
it's fine.
foot
You're
sinks.
wearing heavy armor. You go all the way down.
Yeah, you're all the way.
No,
1 foot
That's
sinks
not
like
canon in my
4
head.
feet into it, or like 1 foot into it, and then the other one stands on the surface, and then you just keep going.
that's
like,
right.
Depends on which half
And,
of elf you are.
So you firmly justify seeing Marcos ahead of you, and you remember him being at least a foot taller than he is, because you're sinking down about a foot, so he must be sinking down at least 2 feet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're sinking
Sure.
down.
Ah,
And
Fine.
sledging your way
Gross.
through.
Rosenthal gets right to the edge, and he just kind of like shakes his head. He's like, "I can't afford that. I'm not doing this."
You
So you're gonna
precious
stay behind?
little bean.
I
Just prestidigitate it away from your boots. That's how this works,
don't
right?
think prestidigitation is going to take care of that.
It
and
will
the-
absolutely take care of that.
Yes, absolutely.
Mud.
Malik, piggyback.
You like Malik kind of. How tall is Rosenthal?
How tall did I make him? Wait, where's his? He's 5'9".
Yeah, Malik is gonna have to kind of lean down towards you, and he lets out like a puff of smoke out of both nostrils, and he goes, "You will walk because I won't carry you."
Hey.
Am I intimidated? Should we roll? Should we roll for this?
I mean,
Do you want me to roll for that?
intimidate him?
Yeah, I don't really want to intimidate my party members. Just statement of fact, but I'll roll for it. But why not?
Roll for it.
That is an
What's
11.
the-
Probably not.
What's the count to that?
You know?
Sleight of
It's
hand.
Insight?
Insight. I
Yeah,
think it's
let's move it
insight.
inside. Let's give it an inside
Yeah.
check.
No.
That's
It's
an
an
8.
Hey.
Excellent. Yeah,
Oh,
he's a very big dragonborn.
Rosenthal just kind of like he looks over Malik's shoulder at Marcos and he goes, "Your idea better work," and then he proceeds to sludge through the mud. But he's more aggressive about it than he's ever been with you guys. Like he's very unhappy
I like it.
to be going through this mud right now.
Rosenthal has some sensory issues.
I don't think anybody's happy to be going through the mud right now. So,
Right?
yeah.
All right. So
Wouldn't it
who's
feel super nice on your scales though?
Probably.
Nice and cool.
Which makes him the only person who is enjoying going through the mud.
I'm just hanging out, chilling. It's like a hot mud bath.
all right? Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Oh. This is terrible. Man.
Why are you rolling? Did you guys just hear him say these are terrible rules?
Yes,
Oh.
I don't like this, you guys.
I
Did
have
you just-
concerns.
Did you really have? Are you really surprised that we're walking through a muddy, dark tunnel in a?
Best part though is the one
Wait
with the
to hear
passive
him
perception
rolling?
is the last one in line.
Swell.
I have pretty good passive perception. Mine's 15.
Marcos, what's your passive perception again?
10.
Okay,
But I'm right behind him, and I'm 15.
sure. You're absolutely behind him.
I don't like the way he
This is-
said that though.
It's just fine, y'all. We're
As
gonna
he
be
I
falls
mean-
into the trap.
It's okay.
And so Hannah's passive was 14. I want to say 14.
14. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So everybody who's moving in down that passage, feel free to move down that passage.
Alex, move. Following him like a duckling.
Yeah, you're ahead of me because I don't want you to peace out.
Oh, I see. All right. Then I'm following Marcos like a duckling.
All right.
Yeah.
At this point, actually, more at this point.
Yes, follow the patron warrior, saint of lost causes.
It's kind of like the entire party's at what?
I like how we're leaving Marcos like a couple squares out. No, I'm good back here. That's leave him a couple squares out.
He starts moving up. Just as you sort of walk past that second tunnel on the side wall, little sort of copses, little sort of hollowings out. Isamina, you notice sort of two things kind of trip your, oh, hey, wait a minute, sort of spidey sense at once. There's movement in the second little copse, and you see a kind of a
thing,
rock-like, mud-like. I mean, it masks the wall, the contour and the texture of the coloration of the wall that is being dappled with the small amount of torchlight that you're giving it. But it's kind of humanoid shaped. It's almost like it's blending into the surroundings.
And it's this thing right here.
And this thing right here, that's up here, up ahead of Marcos.
The humanoid thing is up ahead of Marcos.
Yes. And the thing in here starts. Well, it starts kind of writhing. A mass of something in this tunnel on the floor, sort of thing, just under the surface of the thicker muck layer, just starts undulating and writhing.
I'm going to grab Marcos's shoulder and go ahead of us and to the right. There's things. Do you see them?
My head whips first to the right and then forward. Do I see what she's...
Oh, now you're seeing it. You're seeing a large, sinuous, long, cylindrical creature, something,
thing,
writhing, snake, as the head slides up out of the muck, revealing fangs, hisses at you, and roll initiative.
Wait, can I ask while everybody's rolling initiative, this cutout, is it just like a cutout or is it a door?
It's basically just a hollow, a wider hollow section that's... Yeah, sorry, the map is kind of on... I just widened it out a lot more so your light can actually see it better.
I got 9.
I got 11.
17.
11. Alex, 17.
I got a 3.
19. You guys, it's not good when the cleric rolls high because there's nothing I can do until you guys get hurt.
All right, Rosenthal?
14.
Don't worry, I'm right up in front. I'm probably gonna get hurt.
Nick
That's good.
has a lot of dexterity. Yes, it does. Yeah, finally. These guys. Maybe.
Rosenthal is gonna ask in Sylvan to his shoulder. He's gonna be like, "Is this you?"
Zanelle's listening to a response, trying to hear something.
Oh, don't mind me up here, just about to get attacked by a snake and a lizard thing. No biggie.
Is it a snake and a lizard thing? I thought it was like sinewy.
Well, there's a snake in the cutout, and then there's the humanoid thing that was up ahead.
I mean, you do keep insisting on going first.
The guy with the shield as tall as he is and the heavy armor should probably be, if not first, then second. Logically.
I mean,
I mean,
we can ask the
bar-
ogre how that works out.
I was just going to mention that guy.
You know,
But
if
you
it
beat me
wasn't
to
for the
it.
critical, I would have been probably okay.
But
I
now
mean,
you're
sure.
dented.
You know what? It's a minor dent. I just need a blacksmith to fix it. I'll be fine. I'm fine.
this combat brought to you by Marcos leading us into traps yet again.
You know what?
Again.
Only a trap if you get caught.
You were
anyone
the
ha-
one. I believe you were the one who picked this hallway.
I am
So-
not actually the one
Marcos-
who picked this hallway.
No,
I
he's
believe
talking
it.
to me.
For all the
So-
viewers at home, you can see that.
Oh no.
You can see what I see, so it's fine.
Oh no.
What do you
But
see?
if they can see what you see,
Anything.
Oh no.
Oh no!
then I'm going to
What are you
direct.
seeing?
Look in Roll20. He updated it.
Oh no.
Oh
Then
my god!
you can also see what I see. And Steve can.
Nope, don't like
mention
that.
Nope. Okay, good. Then you do see it. Excellent.
Not good. Not good.
It's fine. It's so small. It's
Not,
okay.
No.
not good.
Got like
So we
5
have
party members in front of me. I can't do anything. Even if I could see it.
1, 2.
Hey, Yuzumina, I hope you've
What?
got your mace and are ready to hit something.
What is Rosenthral's dexterity?
Oh, shoot.
My modifier or
Your modifier, sure.
0?
Oh, good.
I don't like this.
That's not good.
Hope you don't like this now, man.
No, it's fine.
Everything's gonna
Everything
be
is fine here. It's fine.
I'd like to register my displeasure with the state of this existence.
Dr. Rosenthal has
Fine,
this
you
under
guys.
control.
All right.
That'd be between you and your god.
19.
See?
So Izumina.
I would like to cast. Do I want to cast something? Yeah, shoot. I am gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the thing, the humanoid thing in front of us.
Excellent.
And kind of light it up.
Load it up.
Natural 20.
Nice.
I mean, it's a spell, so it doesn't crit, I don't think, but it's a
Yes, it
25 to
does.
hit.
It crits.
Does it crit?
Spell
Yes.
absolutely
You
crits.
guys,
Anything
that
you roll a
spell
20
does
on, then
8d6 of damage.
oh shit.
What's the first level guiding bolt?
The crit was 22
22
points of damage.
D&D Beyond.
What a waste of Guiding Bolt. Because the thing about Guiding Bolt is that it gives the next person advantage. What a waste of Guiding Bolt
No.
I
if it killed
mean,
it.
Yeah, but there's other things that we're hitting.
Did that kill it?
just double check.
If I remember
I'm not
correctly,
really sure.
if this is the same thing from the basement, they were not tough.
It doesn't look like the same thing. It looks like
This looks like a giant snake.
Kurt
the-
from
Oh,
X-Men.
there's
No, there's a thing in front of Marcos. Scroll up.
She's attacking the thing that's further on in the hallway, in the pathway, in the tunnel, not the thing that is in the little cutout that is attacking.
Calls upon
the power of friendship.
Friendship.
The power of truth.
Stands there.
We're friends.
Thrusts out her tummy. Power. I don't know what truth would look like as a Care Bear symbol, but she this radiating energy emanates from her hand, lighting up or streaks forward in this white glow, strikes this lizard humanoid, and erupts into this glimmering blast of radiant arcane energy, and it spasms. The energy sort of races across its body and quickly chars it and takes it.
Okay.
Oof.
No waste of guiding bolt, because the whole
No,
purpose is it's supposed to give advantage for the next one. I'm sorry, guys.
No, that's great.
As your leader, I really feel.
Creature.
As your leader, I really feel like I've let you guys down.
I didn't even think you could
killing
do
it
that.
in one
I
hit.
mean, you killed it in one shot.
Right.
Who's
Pretty
next?
sure not even Malik is killing stuff in one shot yet.
Let's not boost her head too much here.
And no, I'm not going to use my bonus action. I will. Do I have some movement? Is there anything in this other hallway thing?
There is not.
I'm just going to kind of duck into the thing so that people can get past me.
Okay. Malik.
Would I get the advantage though for that? For
You
the
would
gag
not.
bolt? Oh.
I mean, if you were attacking the corpse of the troglodyte, sure.
So do I see this particular snake
And
thing?
you see this very large.
Yeah, I moved it.
You can do that because you have the DM permissions. It's gone off the map now. Yoink. Yes.
I can make things disappear too. The power. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of sneak past everybody using my
Excuse me. Pardon me.
dexterous barbarian sneak, and I'm gonna hit it upside the head with a maul.
Excellent.
17.
That is a hit.
That is a 13 points of damage.
13. Very cool.
Man, if I keep this up, I'm gonna hit 200 by the end of the session.
Aw, 13 points. That's really adorable.
Yeah, I'm sorry. How much total damage do you have?
Well, I just hit for 22 plus the 2 I had last game, so 24 total points. Thank you.
Okay, it's not a competition.
Yeah,
Everybody
because
then I would win.
Look,
And
I'm
you
just
smoke
happy
it.
that I'm
Bam.
winning. I'm just happy that I'm winning with most damage taken in a single hit.
And
Well,
for
I'm winning with
my
most natural ones, so in y'all's face.
bonus, I'm going to rage.
All right. At this point, the ones that you did not detect
Shit.
make their presence known
Mm-hmm.
as they move up and attack.
Shit.
Zahana.
Well, hey, good news. There's only one of them.
Sure.
So
one.
the
That sounds right.
tunnel I'm watching for things coming up is now filled with.
Is now moving up very rapidly. You were walking backwards.
Watching our backs for something to attack from behind.
And in fact, something did. They come scrabbling around. It's almost like they're used to this particular area. So they're scrabbling sort of on the embankments on either side that seem to be a little less goopy. Here's how they're managing to get to you, or at least the one is. But he rolls an amazing 13. It's not enough.
Nope.
But they are within 5 feet. So give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
That's a 6.
That's 6.
Ooh.
Your nostrils are assailed by this stench, and you are now considered poison, which means disadvantage on attack rolls. Let me just double check.
Singus is updating the chat. Damage dealt. Malik 170. Izamina 41.
Not that you're rubbing it in or double checking or anything.
Hey, they updated
Yeah.
the chat. I'm just sitting here.
Singles, can you please update the chat with how much healing
Single
has
hits?
been done?
Oh,
I can heal a lot.
now it's getting petty.
I mean, technically, with my long rest, I healed like 20 points of damage.
That's true. I don't think she's tracking that, actually.
All right.
I mean, we don't need to ask for this everything. All right. But it misses you, but still you're overwhelmed by the sheer pungence of its odor. This reek sort of sticks and cloys to your Rosenthal. Three troglodytes assailing Zahana and a giant snake.
Yeah, I'm not worried about snaky thing because I got 2 big guys in front of me. So I'm gonna whirl around and I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb on the second troglodyte.
Nice. What element are you picking?
That's a 19 to hit. I'm gonna choose acid again because it was so much fun the first time.
Is explosive a damage? Let's
That
do
is
that.
a hit.
Yep.
We got 3d8 damage.
I have a random question. For that particular power, can you, like, do you pick what particular element it is? Like what?
Yep. You have the choice between acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder.
So technically, if Dr. Rosenthal picked like a poison that's flammable, then I could light it up with my breath weapon.
If you had it in your breath weapon, right? Yes.
Yeah, I don't. Or toss a torch on it or something, and then
Next
be like,
time.
Woof.
That's
I mean,
definitely
maybe.
something you should coordinate with him because we could do that.
Just in case. Who knows?
Yeah, that is
Poison because it's gasoline fumes.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Oh, they are not happy. They
Good.
writhe. That's not even a saving thing, is it? Or is it dexterity? Range spell attack. Nope, it's just a straight hit.
No, it doesn't have
Yep,
yet.
they're not happy. Yeah.
One would assume that they wouldn't have been happy anyway.
Well, you're invading their turn. So, last two. So 12 points of damage each. Oof. Okay. Oh, no, it's just one creature.
Yeah, it's just
I thought it was a
throw
splash.
4-inch spear at the middle one.
Yeah,
and
he's
then-
writhing and shrieking in pain as the acid splashes against him, causing welts and smoldering. Like a bad science experiment. And Hannah.
Well, I guess I'm too far away or too close to use a bow realistically, so I'm gonna dagger it.
I got.
And because I have disadvantage, that is a 11.
I like how we just turned dagger into like an adjective.
I'm going to dagger it. 11 hits.
Gonna dagger it a lot.
Dagger,
11 is a hit. For your damage.
42.
7.
Wow.
That was close.
Hell of a lot for a dagger. Bang.
+3 modifier for dexterity, so yeah.
Yep. That's awesome.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Got a deep
I can't-
swath in it.
I don't have anything that I can roll 2 dice to give damage, so.
Yet.
We gotta find a dagger that you can roll 2 dice to do damage.
Zanel.
So
Yeah, bonus action.
bonus action, I'm going to use
You have
the
lost
hand
one,
axe.
The hand axe is not. Oh wait, or is it? Yeah, I guess it's light. Yep. Okay.
It's light.
Doesn't have to be
It
finesse.
is not finesse though, so it's
No,
strength, and
just
I
strength.
don't get any modifiers, or I just get my proficiency bonus for the roll to attack.
Yep. Which is at
That's
disadvantage.
15. So
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage, without
Excellent.
disadvantage, that would have been 18.
And roll damage.
2.
2 more. Not making friends here. That's for sure.
Take that and one of these and a little bit of this.
And another one of that. And Zanel.
Alright, we'll move on up. Get the short sword going. And we'll attack.
Stab in.
That's 10.
10 does not.
Bonus unarmed strike. 16.
Slap the crap out of him.
And that is a whopping 6 damage.
That's a whopping 6 damage. And it recoils, reeling from the impact of your hand and or fist and or.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Marcos.
Hey, I am going to, having seen the lizard thingy get smoked by guiding bolt, I'm going to pivot and stab the snake.
Stabbing the snake.
Yeah. That's a 22.
That's a hit.
Okay. For 7 damage.
Okay. Stab at the snake, slicing of it out of one of its flanks. There's a lot of flank. That flank recoils. Its head turns around. Sees you as a really obvious target. Attacks. Strike at you for. What do we got? Does a 21 hit.
Yeah, that hits. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait, Vay.
I mean, technically, sorry, that's wrong. Grabs you by the. Nope. Yep. 10 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled.
Okay.
And it sort of starts wrapping itself the way snakes do. It sort of spasms its body around you and sort of like gets a coil in there around sort of thing. So Marcos is slowly being enveloped by this dragon.
Little help here.
It's a significantly large snake. Almost huge, if you will.
Hold it down.
I've
Keep it
got it.
occupied.
I've got it. It's not going anywhere.
Keep its attention. Back up to the top. Izamina.
So is Marcos like grappled at this point?
Marcos is being grappled, yes.
Okay. I am going to for my healing. No, I'm sorry. For my bonus action, I am going to harness. It's not divine power. I'm going to harness the power of truth and regain a spell slot.
Ooh.
And I am going to do Sacred Flame on the.
Isn't that a bonus action as well?
No, it's just a cantrip.
Right.
I am going to do Sacred Flame on the thing that on the snake that's grappling Marcos. Which is that my action? Yeah, I'm going to do Sacred Flame. So it's a Dex 13 save.
Okay. And it succeeds. Impossibly, you summon the clerical power. The energy of your spell sort of licks across, and I guess its coils are undulating in such a weird way or sort of thing. Or Marcus is sort of takes a step in, and where you thought you were going to hit it in order to free your compatriot, all your spell hits its empty air.
Okay, then I'm just going to say, Malik, Marcos is being held. We have to get him. And that's all I can do.
Speaking of, Marcos. Oh, no, not Marcos. Malik. Excuse me.
It was an M. You were close. Since Marcos is being kind of coiled around by the snake, I'm going to mildly hit both of them. But mostly the snake.
Recommend you hit the snake and not.
Does a 20 hit the snake?
20 does hit the snake.
Big money, big money. Oh, crap. 6. But I get 2 extra damage because I'm raging.
You do. So 8 damage?
It would be 8 damage, yeah.
Okay.
Good job holding it down.
Good job. The lead troglodyte. Oh yes, Rosenthal. Since you are now in range, please make a Constitution saving throw.
1,000 range.
Rosenthal.
And you.
Now that would be.
Would I have to make a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Or Zanel?
Looking at the map.
Not yet.
Zanel.
Yeah, that's Zanel, Mike.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Zanel. Yeah. Sorry. You're so tiny on my little screen.
So close. 4.
Ugh. So you too are overcome with this. Maybe it's sort of in proximity because there's so many of them. Maybe it's because of the room or the fact that you're in, sort of yuck. Something about this, basically, just it's nauseating. It's gross. You're not feeling good at all. You are effectively poisoned. You now have disadvantage on saving throws and.
I was almost a natural 20. So just.
Plaza Zahana. I'm pretty sure an 8 misses. So does a 9.
Okay, I would like to use what is this? Sentinel attack to hit that creature.
With your reaction.
What do you say?
with your reaction. Yep.
You. 12.
12 hits.
Hey.
Sorry,
That's 6 damage.
That's 6. So as it reaches out, it claws at Zahana, and he's sort of blocking off the attack with the hand axe, and you come in with your short sword and stab it mightily right through the neck. It gurgles and falls into the mud.
Hey.
Take the opening.
We're almost done here.
Now the other ones run up, clamber over the body of its dead companion. They're pretty brutal. And it attacks you. And you can cast 16 hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
With a 14.
Yeah. Oh no, 14 doesn't.
14 doesn't. Excellent. So only claw. Four points of damage. As it clambers over its dead compatriot and it almost uses it almost as like a ballast. It kind of gets a bit more purchase, leaps forward and sort of slashes at you with its right claw and claws across your forearm.
Ooh, Mike, I have disadvantage for that short sword attack.
Oh, I missed it. I'll let it go. Won't happen every time. Yeah. If you want to roll, sure.
9.
I mean, technically, when she came in to attack the first time, she would have.
That is also true.
Constitution. So
that is also true. That's on me. So I will let that
one go. It would have been a 9.
You're already poisoned, so it's fine.
The mighty one has mighty constitution, so
yeah, that's where we're going to go with that. Besides, there's 2 of them still, and they're probably going to beat you. But I kid. Rosenthal. Rosenthal.
You're muted. Guiding fireball.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. There was some traffic, so I muted myself.
Absolutely use fireball.
Yes, fireball in a 5-foot passage.
I didn't ask.
Dungeon Master approved.
I didn't ask how big the thing was.
Will never use fire. We've already talked about this. Second of all, he's gonna take 5-foot step forward. He's gonna cast a Misty Step.
Bam.
Go here.
Yep.
When he resurfaces, Misty Step is a bonus action.
Yep.
When he resurfaces, he's gonna yell "boo," and then he's gonna smack the creature with his quarterstaff.
All right.
That's a
roll to hit. It's a hit.
That's 4 damage.
And you. Rosenthal takes a step forward and sort of puff vanishes into almost like a puff of glitter dust, and you can describe what else might be in your little cloud.
No, I like glitter.
Of mist.
Just fried fancy, like.
Would that put him in range of the Constitution stuff, though?
That does. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That is an 18.
That's fine. And you basically step into it. As soon as you step into it, you're assailed by this noxious odor, but you remember it, and you remember, you sort of choke down that dry heave that was just about to start. But you managed to ward off the effect. Zahana.
I'm gonna stab it.
Stab away.
Always a solid plan.
I mean, I don't have much else I can do, so.
I mean, you could back away and then use your bow.
If I back away, I'm still. Is there room for me to back away? Because it looks like
There
when
technically is, and if I remember correctly about Sentinel, does it stop here?
Because if I back away, that doesn't give it an attack of opportunity on me.
That's what I'm just looking up. I'm trying to remember if Sentinel actually prevents attack. I know it stopped its movement.
It's a Sentinel attack, and it doesn't say that. It just says you make an attack against the target who targets someone else 5 feet from you.
Oh, right. Okay. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. And when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, creature's speed becomes 0. So yeah, you can still move, but you could smoke them as a face. No, he's dead.
Oh.
So yes, you would provoke an attack of opportunity if you back.
Well, I'm gonna stay in and fight. And
Stab away.
So that would be a
13.
13.
13 hits.
And that's gonna be 5.
You definitely need battle music.
And then I'm gonna try again with that hand axe.
Okay.
That does not hit.
Oh, what did you
I doubt it. I mean, I'm guessing a 6 doesn't hit.
It does not. But a valiant effort nonetheless. Go to Zanel. I'm just going to finish it off again for you.
Attack it. Short sword?
Yep.
13?
13 hits.
Yeah. That's 5 damage, and then we'll go with it.
That's enough.
No, right.
This one, you knock this. You take this one down. You sort of see the opening that Zahana is making.
Nope.
Combating it directly.
Yeah.
And you take this one, you stab it down into the earth.
All right, then I will.
And then you can add move in between that and attack the next one with your bonus action if you want.
All right. Let's just use the disadvantage.
Flurry of blows. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, 7.
Ooh, that's no good.
That's my turn.
Not going to take flurry of blows? Okay.
Not yet. I'm saving it for the snake.
Marcos.
Well, I don't much enjoy being grappled.
Fair.
And it's making me a tiny bit grumpy.
But you're not raging because you're not a barbarian.
No. The best a paladin can ever do is mildly irritated. Possibly a bit cross.
Righteously indignant.
That's it.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Wrathful Smite on my sphere.
And hope you
stab himself in the leg.
And then I am going to do my utmost best to stab the snack.
Roll a 1.
I rolled a 7.
Is that your total? 7?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a miss.
Yep. Figured.
But does the spell last until you stab it?
Concentration up to 1 minute.
That's what I remember too.
So I have 10 rounds to get this right.
Hey, I'll get it. You just But in the meantime, it's kind of a stationary target.
Yeah, it's gonna attack again.
So it's attacking you. I'll take some crushing damage. Blunt. Another 6 points. That continues to undulate and wrap its massive coils around your body. Back up to the top, Isabina.
How is Marcos looking?
I've got 6 hit points left.
I am going to step forward
like
and grab for his hand, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
Which, yes, max heal, 11 points of healing,
nice.
Buddy, and Voice of Authority. Let's do I get to use that?
Is that your
Anytime. It's not, there's not a check mark. I can do that anytime. Marcos, can you just, here, sweetie, feel better. I'll put a Band-Aid on it later. Hit him again. It'll work this time.
Please, dear God, please, dear God, please, dear God. That's a 14.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to roll 1d6 for my spear and 1d6 for my spell. That is going to be 10 points of damage, and it needs to succeed on a DC 13 Wisdom save. Or be frightened of me.
Well. So there's 16 work. Yes. What is it done?
Yes, 16.
Despite the fact that it doesn't have a whole lot of wisdom, it's still not convinced that you're the most threatening thing in the room.
I just did 10 points of damage to you, you dumb reptile. Run away!
Probably because it's tying you into a pretzel.
Literally.
How cute. Food thinks it's intimidating.
Malik.
I'm gonna cast Maul.
Excellent.
I'm not gonna cast Maul. That's a 7.
Ooh. We're not good.
You rolled unarmed strike. You didn't hit Maul, but yeah.
It's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Terrible.
They both get +5.
Oh boy.
Those guys. And the one guy, he's going to attack Rosenthal. 14.
That hits me.
That's a hit. This is the first time Rosenthal has taken damage. This bodes ill for the party.
We'll
beating up on the mage.
We'll be fine.
For an amazing D4.
Yeah, I saw a meme the other day that was like when the bard starts singing power word kill against the wizard. It's like, say it. This one goes out to the people at the back. This song is called "I Hate You, Please Die."
3 points of damage.
It's okay. Your damage taken versus damage you dealt out is still way in your favor.
It's true.
That's still like.
Is that the first time you've actually been attacked?
Yes, that's the first time I've been attacked and the first time I've taken damage.
Yep. And it is your turn.
Aye. We gonna cast Blooming Blade.
Ooh.
On our quarterstaff.
Or if that starts moving and vibrating with a channeled thunderous energy.
That's a 9 to hit.
And you swing and miss. Like a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Sahana.
So now I'm far enough that I'm in range attack.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
You are.
I'm a
still at disadvantage.
Oh, do I have to make a con save again?
Nope. Kind of like walking into a room that smells like cat litter, and eventually you kind of get used to the smell.
Okay.
They're both 4s.
Excellent.
Which makes them 9 with. And I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
It does not. The 2 arrows go flying into the mud. And are seen no more. Or maybe you fish them out.
Artax, no.
Cheers, yeah. Not really. Zanel. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Before you do, let's rewind to Rosenthal, because you are flanking with Zanel. You get advantage on this attack. So again.
Hey.
And then we'll jump back to Zanel, who also has advantage, which will cancel out your disadvantage.
That didn't.
It didn't matter?
Change it. That's
Excellent.
a 1.
Oh. Clack your quarterstaff against the wall. Doesn't discharge the spell, but still it's kind of embarrassing. Not sure how to wield this lightsaber thing.
I'm still new to this.
So I could just roll a straight roll this time, right?
Yep, it's just a straight roll. You are flanking, and your disadvantage cancels out the
18.
That's a hit.
Yeah. That's 5 points. And I'll just use my key point to do a flurry roll blows.
Because you get your offhand attack anyways. But if you want to do flurry of blows, you get another one.
Cast flurry of blows.
What? Oh my gosh! Okay.
You automatically get your offhand attack because you're a monk and you can do dope monk shit. But if you cast, if you use a key point and do flurry of blows, you get the additional attacks on top of it.
I didn't know that. Oh, I'm slacking. All right, so 20 for the first one.
That's a hit.
All right. That's 7 points.
Thanks.
19 for the first flurry of blows.
That's a hit. I think you only get the one more at this level.
After you attack, you can use a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action for
Oh yeah, yeah. No, instead of 1, you get 2. Yeah, so you get an additional attack as your bonus action. You get 3 total.
So it'd be a short sword and then 3 more hits, or did it
2
just
more.
be 2?
Because normally, if you with a short sword with your martial arts, you get when you take an attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon, you can make it 1 additional unarmed strike as a bonus action. That's normally in your martial arts. With flurry of blows, if you spend a key point, you can make 2 unarmed strikes. So for the key point, you get an extra attack.
All right, so then those are all my attacks.
And the last one you said missed?
No, the last one would have been
last one was the 19. Yeah. So roll damage for that one.
I got 6 off of that one.
6?
Mm-hmm.
That's enough.
6, 7. Hey.
So stepping up, seeing the distraction that Rosenthal was causing, I guess it's maybe amusing or distracting enough to the troglodyte that you step up, you stab it, you follow in with your dope monk shit, give it a punch, give it a kick, hammer kick it into the earth, just for good measure, and snuff it.
Bam. And then I'll use my movement to come back this way. And then end my turn.
Straighten your gi, pull your belt tight, also back with me. He is no Marcos.
Okay, I'm gonna predictably do something very surprising. I'm gonna stab the snake.
Really?
I'm shocked.
And now, gonna try something new. Does a 10 hit?
Does not.
Damn it. Don't mind me, guys. Just hanging out.
I think I know what this means.
Can't feel my ankles.
But in the meantime,
That's what I thought that meant.
Another 7 points of damage. And back up to the top. Isabina.
Okay, I am going. Is Marcos still grappled?
Yes.
Yep.
It's probably
I-
getting
He
worse.
refuses to try to break out of the ground.
And I am not very strong. I am going to. I don't know. I guess cast Sacred Flame again as. I'm not strong. I'm not going to be able to pull him free against a giant snake.
Just
I'm going to
hurt
cast
it.
Sacred Flame.
Just keep hurting it.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, so it has to make a Dex 13 save.
Will that not light up him too?
No, it's not actually
Sacred.
a flame. It's flame-like
Oh, it's
radiance.
flame adjacent.
It's
And I'm resistant to flame anyway, so I'll be fine.
It is radiant energy. It's not flaming.
It targets a specific creature,
Yes.
so it doesn't. It's not an
That's
area
1d8
effect.
Yes.
radiant damage.
on a creature I can see within range,
Yep.
and that is, oh no, only 1 damage.
Ooh.
1 damage. Just 1 damage.
Damage still?
And these spectral, ethereal
How is everybody
Radiant.
else looking?
flames leap, sort of lick across the snake.
Amazing.
Is anybody looking
Wait,
hurt?
the snake's dead?
No.
Oh. Just checking.
Not even close. But okay.
No, other than Marcos. Is anybody else looking like hurt? Like you're on your final couple of hit points hurt?
Rosenthal
Doctor?
lost like 95% of their hit points, I think.
Doctor, you're okay on hit points?
Yeah, he's down like a quarter.
I believe Mercutio said that too, and it didn't go great for him. No, a quarter. That is fine. Then I will wait, I guess, for my next turn.
Okay. Malik.
Yeah, this is gonna shock and surprise everybody. Oh shit, that's a natural 20.
Excellent. This is going to shock and surprise everyone, especially the snake.
That snake's getting killed, Scottish style. 20 points of damage.
There we go.
Take that.
It's not
you
the 22 that was done earlier, but it's fine.
Take that, you slithery little jerk. Making us reptilians look bad.
Exactly. Palpable hits, very bruising, tears away some flesh, scales.
It's not dead.
No. It's a big snake.
All right.
Nobody Googled them just to see how many hit points they have. Shame on both your houses.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage more. Actually, that's 22 points of damage because of the
That
rage.
is 22. That beats the 20. Or actually, it ties up with the 22 before.
Yeah, 22 club.
There it is. Huh, yeah. Now, the rest of you slackers.
Okay, I hear you. I know.
You know. Rosenthal.
I'm right here, is what I'm saying.
So my roll 20 shows the troglodyte.
Yes.
They actually here.
They are still there, so they're still emanating odors. That's my point. Is why I'm looking at.
Oh, I see. I missed
I'll
that.
put X's through them to make sure that everybody knows that they're no longer with us. Blah.
I don't really know.
Well, technically, you still have your booming blade.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
you could probably sidle up some. Actually, probably not, because it's all.
I don't have
uh,
a movement.
to, yeah, that's about as far as you can go with the difficult terrain. But he is moving at half speed.
Do I have a line of sight on the snake?
It has cover. If you're trying for a ranged attack spell.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, you can see it.
In Rosenthal fashion, he's just gonna pick up a rock or something. He's just gonna chuck it. Just yeet it.
Picks up a glob of wet earth.
Yeah.
Roll it, make an attack roll. Dexterity.
That's 7.
So, Rosenthal scoops up some earth. It's worked before. You lob it. It sort of splats. A sick little wet slurp between Malik and Izamina.
We're gonna have to get Rosenthal's like some darts or something.
Rosenthal has darts.
I don't want Rosenthal throwing things, to be honest.
He's doing a great job. I don't know what you mean.
Right? Yeah, it's magic darts. They automatically hit.
Like stuff. Some kind of like ice darts or something.
I'm trying to save my spell slots.
Zahana.
So, can I move to be where I'm out of the range, apparently, of the stench?
You can.
I'm still going to have disadvantage, aren't I?
You are.
Do I have am I able to get in a position where I have a clear shot at the snake, or are there like 4 people in front of me?
There's too many people in front. I mean, you could move up, I guess, a little. You could probably make it to here. It looks like it's a closed off thing, but it's not. We could put you here. You kind of. I'll let you have an attack. It's going to have a lot of cover. You can sort of reach around and shoot your arrow into a dark room and hope you hit something.
All right.
2 natural
Still with disadvantage, right?
Yes.
All right.
One. Pair of ones.
I don't like that idea.
It's Marcos. Between the snake guys.
Well, with the +5, that makes that a 21.
That's a hit.
Look at them rolls.
That's a good roll on disadvantage. Wow.
I rolled a 16 and a 17.
Excellent.
Nice.
And that's going to be 5 damage.
And now it's dead.
It is not.
What the?
Zanel.
Can I move up to right here?
You can.
Could I hit the snake from here? If Marcos is in its grip?
Marcos is kind of... Actually, I'm going to move Marcos in. He's been kind of being yanked there.
Blah. Cool. That looks so cool.
But I'll move up here.
I'm stuck under the snake, and I can't get out.
I have disadvantage.
But meanwhile,
11?
Zahana and 11 does not.
Bonus action, unarmed strike with disadvantage. No, that's even worse. Well, I tried. I tried my best there.
Attempts were had.
It was 8.
Attempts were made.
And that's my turn.
Okay. And Marcos.
I'm gonna try it.
Hold on. Stab it.
No, I'm getting out.
Can I step before he goes? Can I take like a step backwards so he has some place to land?
Yep.
Would that get opportunity attack?
It does not attack because it's got its jaws firmly clamped around Marcos. Cannot attack any other creature.
I'm going to try and break the grapple.
Okay. Make me a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics.
Athletics it is. That's a 10.
Yeah. You squirm, and you're like, "Oh, I got a little bit of, got an arm out," and then it sort of wraps around, like the smaller part of its tail sort of wraps around the arm. So you're like, "Ah, crap!"
That's my shield arm. Pick it up, guys. I'm losing my temper.
Losing more than your.
I'm going.
8 more hit points of damage.
Oh.
And up to the top, Ismina.
This stupid snake.
Snake is more dangerous than the troglodytes.
That's because the troglodytes are dead.
Fair point.
Is my microphone working?
Yes.
Yes.
Zoom just gave me like a bunch of warning notifications, so I apologize if it didn't work for a second. I am going to. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna use my mace.
Ooh.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, because I'm gonna end up hitting Marcus.
I was so excited though.
I am going to cast Sacred Flame again.
Cool.
I'm trying to save my last stealth slot in case we need it.
Marcos goes unconscious next round.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Probably.
He's not that hurt.
I'm at 2 hit points.
Yeah.
Pretty hurt.
If I had to, eyeball it, I'd say
I should not wait. Okay, I'm going to do that now then. I'll cast Cure Wounds onto Marcos, which is, I'm sorry, buddy, it's only 5 hit points, but you get an immediate attack against the snake.
Yep. Because of the benefit of the bonus. Mm-hmm. The Order Cleric.
This is your moment. Dig deep, Marcos.
This will be even better when she gets Healing Word, and she can do this stuff at distance.
That's a 12.
A 12 is a
what?
A what?
Hit.
Oh.
Sorry, I paused for a minute for dramatic effect. Did it work?
It did. Okay, come on. Marcos, dig deep.
Another 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
Bigger than this.
Not looking...
Well, not, but...
It's looking pretty rough at this point.
On a scale from 1 to 100, let's say that it's a 30, maybe? 20?
Good call. 10. Almost exactly.
Ooh.
Also, almost exactly its starting hit points.
God damn it.
I am going to also move away from it.
Okay.
I understand I'll probably incur an opportunity, but I'm at top.
It can't attack you.
Yeah, it can't. It's got its jaws around.
It's too busy trying to kill me.
It has its primary target and one attack.
Well, then I'm going to look at it and go, you are being very naughty. How dare you? And I'm going to try to get its attention to see if it will opportunity attack me and leave Marcos alone. And I am going to step back.
That's such a leader thing to do.
That's it, Told. Totally gonna reform its life after this.
It's like a mom thing to do, like scold it.
It hears you think. It's one slitted eye sort of rolls in its socket, kind of looks at you. And it's almost like the cat, that's sort of pushing the glass to the edge of the table, and it looks directly at you. And he kind of just plumps his jaws into Marcos a little bit more. I can't roll for damage.
I can't roll for like mom shaming or something. Like
that's a level 6, but no.
That's a subclass of cleric.
Yeah, exactly.
I am homebrewing the cleric mom. That is an epic homebrew.
Like the dad bard.
Hey, Sykeshire, thanks for the raid. We are just about to wrap it up after this battle, but we're fighting a giant snake that has like a billion hit points.
The snake that never ends.
No, don't start that.
What, start singing something and not knowing what it was?
Yeah, that's what happened at
Right.
the end of the charity D&D game, and then I cursed them.
Yeah, I feel like there's a mystic disturbance in a future D&D game where Mike's character is taking
Oh,
some kind of
crap.
damage. I don't.
Oh crap. Well, needless to say, Marcos falls unconscious. It does significantly more than 2 hit points of damage.
No,
Uh,
he's got more than
he's
that
at
because I
7.
cast.
7. And
No,
wait,
he still falls unconscious.
wait, doesn't the snake move after me?
Oh, my bad. Yes, I thought that was your attack. My mistake. Please go on.
Okay.
You got this, man.
I am going to
You got this, man.
glaring at the snake. I'm going to thump myself on the shoulder and use 5 of my 10 lay on hands points.
Okay. That puts you to 12.
No, my total is 10. So.
Oh,
No,
I thought you were.
He
Oh
meant,
yeah, no, that
You're
that
only
puts me
using
to-
5, so
that
that'll
puts
put
me
you
to
at
12 hit points.
Yep.
And that is and I'm going to basically for my bonus action just spit on the snake and growl at an infernal.
Excellent.
Choke on me, you bastard.
It answers back. That's the plan. No.
What the?
You'd figure it would if its mouth already wasn't full of your, torso. The snake. It's a little bit more of a tightened grip. 8 points of damage. So it would have knocked you.
Whew.
Don't worry, guys. I
Stay up.
totally got this.
Up to
So-
the top, Isabina.
It just went.
Wait, yeah, no.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
So apparently we just.
Oh,
so
did we
Marcus's
skip the entire
reaction-
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was-
because Marcus.
Everybody
so,
else.
My mistake. Yep.
So
Rewind
we
that
went
8
from
points.
Marcus's response to
Let's
because he
rewind
had
that.
the bonus attack from.
Yep.
Isamina's-
We'll rewind that. We'll put that in
Okay,
later.
I'm still at 7. I'm still at
You're
7.
still at 7.
12.
It hasn't attacked. To Malik, then.
So I can see that Marcos is roughly 7 out of 22-ish percent wise. Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'm going to
You're
cast
really good
Maul
at those
again.
stats.
Ah, crap.
20, 20, 20.
That is an 8.
That was not a hit.
That is not a hit. I'm just going to use my bonus action to rage more.
Excellent. Frozen throw.
We're just gonna cast magic missile.
I love how
Power.
reluctant you are with this. Oh,
Well, I
fine.
kind of at the end of my last turn, I was like, if I get another turn, I'm just gonna do it.
I love it.
Like,
Okay.
fine, magic missile.
Like, oh, all right. All right, let me
Jesus, that was
cast
fun.
it. All right,
At
that's
17th level.
5, 4, and 4. That's,
Nice.
and again,
Or
they're
it-
like white quills, just like dipping one after another.
That's dope.
Does Malik have a guess as to how many hit points percentage this thing is on now?
Probably about 15 out of 100, I would guess.
Close, but no. Zahana.
Hey, wait, can I
So-
check that? No, I can't.
Has the poison worn off now that I've out of range and no
Nope.
time has passed?
No, it has not.
Okay. I'm gonna run up and
Ah.
grapple the damn snake.
Okay.
Did you say grapple the snake?
Yeah.
Okay.
How,
Just
if
checking.
it's being grappled, it can't really constrict. Is my line of
Beg to
thinking.
differ. But
If
okay.
I'm well, okay. What I would
Please
like
do.
to do is run up and pull it away, the snake away from.
Try to grapple it to, like, pull it away from
Okay.
Biting.
Okay.
biting.
Are you
and
going to try to
squishing.
grapple the snake or try to pull Marcos away?
I'm trying to pull the snake away from Marcos.
So what I will do then
Yeah, because right now
I
he's
will
kind
allow
of
that.
getting constricted, so he's probably gonna like try to peel it off.
With
a
a
little
successful
bit.
attack roll, I will allow that as an advantage for Marcos if he tries.
Nope.
Nope. So it's too thick, it's too muddy, it's wet, it's gross, and you can't get enough of a purchase to wrap your arms around it to have any effect. Zanel.
Step up and do it. Short sword first.
Punchy, punchy.
All right. Then one more time for disadvantage. So 9.
9 is not a hit.
Yeah.
Bonus attack.
11.
Also not a hit.
Alright. I'm just gonna chill right here. You know.
And Marcos.
So, do I get advantage to try and break out, or
If you want to make your contested athletics, I'll give you advantage.
all the? Oh, okay.
This is what it feels like to be a barbarian.
Hey, Hunters Entertainment, thanks for the raid. 35.
Hi, Hunters.
Come on in.
I'm going to smack my shoulder, but this time, in this iteration of the world, I'm going to put all 10 points into healing myself.
Are you trying to break free, or are you trying to heal yourself?
I'm trying to heal myself because I have not been doing great with breaking free, so I'm now at 17 hit points.
Excellent.
You would have totally broke free this time.
Good
I'm
point.
gonna keep
Because
that would totally would have been a natural 20.
I don't like my odds.
no, and I'm out of spell slots. I have no more healing.
I'm going to keep the roll I rolled before because I'm that benevolent of a DM. That's what heroes do. So you can take 8 points of damage.
Puts me at 9 hit points.
And I'll
Can
attack
I
with Zamina.
sentinel attack it?
Can you which?
Can she
Sentinel?
sentinel it as it tightens?
Yeah. I'll allow it. That's an attack.
Watch this. This is the attack that kills it. You got this. Come on.
No,
You got
it's
this.
not.
Come
No,
on.
it's not. No.
Oh.
That's a 9 again.
That's not a hit. It's all this mud you're slugging through. It's terrible. Zamina.
Okay. I am going to grab my order symbol and step forward and say, "This is unbecoming. How dare you? You need to let him go. It doesn't have to be able to understand me, but I am using orders demand. It has to make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me and drop whatever it's holding."
What?
It just happens to be Marcos. Ah!
Orders command.
Demand.
Orders demand. Here it is. Order demand. Come on. Go faster. Sorry. It's taking a bit longer to load.
Mike, would you like me to roll for you? I've been rolling really good the whole time. So.
Oh yeah? No, I
The suspense.
totally.
Get some more of them natural 20s.
Slowly.
So it has to make a wisdom 13 saving throw. Viewers, if you have never considered playing a cleric, the order clerics are top notch. Their stuff is amazing. They are undervalued.
And they always walk in a straight line.
They're natural leaders.
Channel Divinity, orders demand. Starting at second level, you can use your Channel Divinity to exert an intimidating presence. At an action, present your holy symbol. Each creature of your choice that can see or hear you within 30 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you until the end of your next turn or until the charmed creature takes any damage. You can also cause any of the charmed creatures to drop what they are holding when they fail the saving throw. All right, and it's a wisdom 13.
It is.
This thing has a wisdom of not so great.
Okay.
Negative
fail, please
13.
fail.
What a coincidence.
I'll fail.
12. So, it's, get that out of your mouth. And
How dare you?
drop it.
This unbecoming.
Drop it.
No.
The mom cleric comes
The
in.
mom cleric against the cat. And it and releases its hold on Marcus. It's still wrapped around it.
Fine. That's
But
fine.
it's the
That's
coil,
fine.
Marcus, you find the coils loosening because it doesn't have the purchase it did. Malik.
Now, DM, I have a clarifying question.
Uh-huh.
Because we are significantly over our stream time,
Oh.
can I invoke cinematic rule of cool? And because it is charmed by me, can I just have it stay focused on me and let everybody like Avengers style line up their attacks
Pile up on
and
it?
do all of their
Yeah,
attacks at once?
It does not have that many hit points left. It will not last. If anybody actually, more than 2 of you hit it, they will all, it will end up dying. It's no
so
longer
let
causing
everybody
damage.
roll.
I missed.
Really?
I got a 7.
Yours is the one I was counting.
I got a 17
All right, stabby.
Stab it. Stab it.
Hana?
for 7 damage.
I still have disadvantage from a
That's
troglodyte,
okay.
so that's a 9.
Does 10 hit?
No.
A 9 and a 10. Rosenthal, come on with the quarterstaff.
It is-
We're
It is
I
still
got
going.
17 on the unarmed strike, though.
It is still
That
a
hits.
17 on our strike as a hit.
Yeah.
You still have Booming Blade. Rosenthal.
7 damage.
Wow.
Yeah, but Blooming Blade only works if he moves.
That's true, but you can still hit it with your quarterstaff.
Okay.
You have a slightly better than average chance of hitting it.
That's a 14.
That's a hit.
That's 1.
Because of that
Every
7 points that
Point.
Zanel did, it knocked it literally to 1 hit point. So Rosenthal, with a mighty swing of his quarterstaff and the booming blade sort of shining on it like a shining ethereal white lightsaber, smacks it, and the thunder damage sort of spreads across it as if it was getting ready to spread the spell across, so that if it moved, it would take the extra booming blade damage. But it's unnecessary as the whole thing sort of shivers, spasms, and you can feel the spasm, Marcos, go around each coil that's kind of coiled around you. Finally ends at the tip of the tail. The whole thing shivers once and collapses.
Yay.
I am going to Malik, Zahana, help me get this thing off of Marcos.
I'm just
and
gonna
pull him out.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
grab
sure,
Marcus's
but-
ankle and like slide him out.
Drag him out.
The horns drag kind of 2 furrows in the mud.
Just a
Rosenthal
collection
stares
of
at
mud
the
on
end
your
of his
head when you
quarterstaff.
sit up.
Oh my God.
I am amazing.
I am amazing.
Doctor, you have harnessed the power of truth. I am so proud of you.
But we should probably wrap it up here.
All right. So with that, the aftermath of the collapsed reptilian attackers before you, you are now left in a damp, soggy, muddy dungeon area with more questions than answers. Tune in next week.
Yeah.
But let's wrap it up from here. So let's go do a quick little round table. We'll start with Jazz.
I'm Jazz, she, her, and you can find me on Twitter at Zulmain with 2 E's at the end.
Zev.
Hi, I'm Zev. You can find me on Twitter at Fukari Gaming and YouTube at Fukari Gaming.
Zach.
I am Zachary Naldre, he, him. You can find me on the Twitter's at the Zach Rules. It's where I post links to my community content writing. I have a Pugmire supplement coming out within the next couple of days, hopefully. And I can be seen streaming with Warple Tales Saturday night, our last necrobiotic game.
Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline. She, her. You can find me on Twitter at it's gingivitis7. You can also find me on Twitch at it's Kekelia. Every time Steve goes to throw my shout out, he spells my name wrong.
It's
so
true.
That's great.
Let me just fix that. Just give me 1 sec. It's
Meanwhile, Sarah.
Quillen.
Hi,
Right.
I'm Sarah, she, her. You can catch me on Twitter at SMoreAD. And yeah, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Steve.
And I am Storyteller Steve. Tune in Saturday and see the Vampire Saturday Takeover. That's all I'm going to pitch right now. And there will be more D&D stuff on Sundays coming up.
And I was your DM, Mike. Coming at you from deep in the gullet of the dragon that you see before you. Just kidding. It's totally not a dragon this time. You can catch my pre and post COVID adventures in cosplay at Canadian Captain America or CDN Captain America on Twitter. I run this game Tuesdays. I play in the Saturday noon vampire game we filmed earlier in the week. And I will be participating, as Sarah said, in the Sunday game as a player. I can play a things, and you can't even see me because my camera's not on. So, at that, this has been 5th edition Would-Be Heroes, and we will see you all next week. Who are we raiding into, Steve?
We are raiding into Art Hard Studios for some Weed and D.
Weed and D. Go ahead. Join us over there if you want. Give them some love, give them some shout-outs, and we will see you all next week.
The raid call will be hashtag totally not a dragon.
Totally not a dragon.
All right. So, see you all next
Bye,
week.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.